I think it was Josh, I could have been wrong, but kind of hit the nail on the head. The amount of sleep I got was unamount. it was unamount. I am like 10% functional right now, but that's okay. I made a nice big bowl of leek and chestnut and fennel soup inspired by one of the Final Fantasy XIV recipes, and it went quite good. I'm hoping that it's something I'm allowed to eat. We'll find out. I didn't have time to look it up. C14, thank you for 16 months. How many long-term goals do you have left? I think 3 or 4. I'm gonna do my best to knock them out, but they're long-term, so you see. It's fine, it's long-term. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone before the chat names start disappearing, because I can only scroll back so far in the program that I use. So, hi Joss, and James Jackson, hello Demo, and Mercurius, and Medev. I am always on time. Listen, I am always on time. You guys can be late or early, depending when you arrive, in comparison to me. But we operate on PST, Pam Standard Time. It's impossible, therefore, for me to be late. I define the time. Hello. Judging her Twitter post, Pam did not get much sleep. No. I had to wake up. When was it? I got a little bit of sleep. I got a little bit of sleep. I got like 4 hours sleep-ish, but I kept... Okay. You guys saw it now, so I can see. I didn't know if I was allowed to say or not, and I wanted to be as respectful as possible. But for those of you who didn't see, let me get a screenshot, because I feel like that's more exciting to show you if you haven't seen or heard yet. I feel like that's the most exciting way to do it. Hold on. I got to be part of a really exciting collab this morning, and I was so scared. Guys, I was so fucking scared that I would miss it. I got 4 hours sleep, but out of that, I got maybe 1. Because I kept having nightmares that I missed it. And then like jumping up in bed and being like, oh god, checking my phone to see if it was live. That was so bad. I was so convinced I was gonna oversleep that I was like terrified. Anyway, I'm pulling up a screenshot to show those of you who didn't see. Why did I name the file cat? That's why I couldn't find it. This is not a cat, but I named it cat for some reason. Okay. I stole Joey's screenshot. I got to be a part of Ollie's birthday stream! We got to sing Connect from Madoka Magica! And getting to sing a song that I love so much, with one of the people I really admire, was really, really cool and made me really happy. Especially because I know I said this at least a couple times on stream before, but before my debut, I was really scared. I was like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to handle VTubing. Like, I never streamed a day in my life. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was so scared with my debut coming up. But then, one of the things that really helped me and solidified in my brain that, like, yes, VTubing is something I really want to do, and I feel like I would like to be able to bring smiles to people's faces in the same way, was literally watching Ollie's debut, because I knew that I was going to be coming in the future before Ollie's debut, and just watching her debut is like probably the biggest motivational stream I've ever seen, I guess. Just seeing the amount of energy and positivity that she brought to it made me really excited, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I can do this. And so getting to collab with one of the people that really, really, really inspired me early on made me really happy, you know? And I was just like dying inside from happy the whole time, so... There is a VOD. I put the link, and a few other people put the link as well on Discord if you guys want to be able to find it. I believe someone put a timestamp there as well. Yeah. But it's been exciting, but I had to wake up at a really weird time for it, so... And then I tried to go back to bed. How much sleep I got when I went back to bed, I was kind of still have some high adrenaline, so... Again, not very much, but, it is what it is. It is what it is. It was worth it. It was very worth it. I'm big happy. And let me just keep going up to a tiny bit. Hi, Yelter! Hello! NC14, hello! Optimus Prime, hello! Tits is not on today, I'm afraid. You guys can't throw stuff at me. I haven't had a lot of time to figure it out and get it fixed yet. But I need to figure out how to get Tits working with this model. Because I used a different program for this model. I need to either get this model optimized for the program that can use Tits, or I gotta figure out how to use Tits with this program. I can open this one in the other program, but the tracking is all funky. And I want you guys to see my face at its most beautiful. So for now, we're gonna use it without Tits so that we can have the best movements. Another 25 Violin Yellow Bear, hello! Leo's Toothbrush, hello! Wilson Kahunwa, hello! And Yukujimari, hello! Damn it, Optimus Prime throwing me money when Tits is off. I missed out on some cash. Fuck. Hello! Oh, and Mr. Kiva, hello! And Master Reynolds, hello. October 19th Halloween event. Yes. I'm very excited for the Halloween event in Final Fantasy XIV. Because of the Halloween event, I'll probably end up streaming Final Fantasy XIV twice next week. Because I do actually have a collab lined up, hopefully on Monday. I don't have the day yet, but I do know that the two people I've asked so far are definitely interested, so hopefully... You'll get to see me play it with Kumi, Kitsukumi, and with Fumi! Fumiko Hoshi! Because Fumi just started playing Final Fantasy XIV, and she's in a Realm Reborn, but she's a high enough level to do Palace of the Dead, so I was like, hey yo! I hit her up immediately. So hopefully we're going to be doing Palace of the Dead, the three of us, next week. None of us have ever done Palace of the Dead in our life, so it's going to be a disaster. In hopefully the best way. You guys always want to see me run dungeons blind. Well, you see Palace of the Dead run blind. It'll be even better. It'll be a disaster. And Nerdioni, hello. Bellhound, hello. And Peg Knight, hello. And thank you guys for all the congrats I'm seeing in chat. And K-Sops, hello. That's true, Brandon Snipes! Collab with my favorite zombie girl in October of all months. Spooky month, we really be winning, huh? Spooky month is really just coming in hard this year, and I'm fucking here for it. It totally makes up for losing my voice for the first week of the month. But because of that, I might actually end up going another week into November, or even straight up until my fucking birthday doing spooky streams. If you guys don't mind spooky streams until November 15th, I might just go for it. Because I want more spooky. Aside Maratine, hello. And Kenkaku, thank you. And you, Tamari, hello. And Kano, Lipstick Cat, hello. I am having a very good day, thank you. And Ballistic Prowls, thank you for watching the collab earlier. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Monolingo, hello. Wish you could keep up with FF14 but can't afford another subscription. That is so fair. That is more than fair. Honestly, that is like super fair. I am very lucky. It's a little bit easier to justify if I'm using it as a streamer. I couldn't really justify it before I started using it on stream, which is why I never got into it for years, so that's understandable. And I, Croaking Gamer, a lot is croaking today, a lot. Palace is basically blind regardless. Cool, then we're good. Just know your class. Bard it is, probably. Unless we decide to do an all tank run, we'll see. Defaulty boy, hello! And Ludwig, hello! My genre, everyone's genre. Spooky streams are the best one. Look how permanent spooky channel. I mean, we do have the Halloween model, we could. We probably shouldn't. Hi, Mouse, and hi, Ro! Don't tempt me with spooky streams until March. Don't tempt me, because I would do it. Airy, hello! Hello, welcome! And also, Mouse, congrats on making Aka scream. I couldn't tune into the stream at the time. I was very busy, but I heard that I was actually busy writing some notes and stuff and getting the concert highlight on my own channel up. I apologize that the highlight for it is so late. For really big events like that, I want to try to do more highlights. I was hoping to get it a bit sooner, but you know, really busy. In the end, I ended up getting Ziki Maru again to help with the editing. Ziki came in clutch, offering like that amazing edit last minute, so huge round of applause to Ziki for fucking saving the day. I was trying to get it out yesterday, but I was so busy. I couldn't make the thumbnail until quite literally after midnight, and then I was like, I don't really want to upload a video after midnight. The thumbnail took over a fucking hour. Legitimately, I didn't have anyone's PNG, so I cut all the images from the concert. Like from the video and put them in the thumbnail. I didn't want to leave anyone out. So I fit everyone in, and that took a really long time. But it was worth it. It was worth it. To make sure everyone was there. Oh, sorry, that guy. And we're Sploosh, hello. Spooky streams through Christmas. I would. Don't tempt me. I would, 100%. We got Dead Space and Callisto Protocol coming. There's so many good games coming. I really want to play more Corpse Party as well, because I had so much fun playing that last year. I ended up holding off on playing more Corpse Party off stream, because I feel like with how weird it gets, you guys would probably want to see me react to Corpse Party. So I was debating trying to stream more of it, but I never got around to it. But I might try to do another chapter or two this year. And hi, Sue! Tam would invade Christmas with a skeleton army? You know the memes about the Home Depot 10-foot skeleton? Yo! I should get the 10-foot skeleton and put Christmas lights on it at the warehouse for Christmas. That would be so good. That would be so good. Thank you for the idea. Also, Willow, hello, and Sethy83, hello. Scorn is coming out tomorrow. I'm actually not super familiar. What is that? But my paddle, we can put some paddle. We can put a thing hooked up to it, like a welcome mat. So when anyone steps on the welcome mat, it triggers electrical pulses, and it starts playing the paddle song, and the skeleton shakes his booty. That would be great, I think. Best of both worlds. Get everything going in. That would be amazing, I think. Anyway, I gotta cry about something that I cried about on stream before, but I gotta cry about again. Now that more of you are here. This is my new snack. You're not gonna hear any apple crunches anymore. This is my new snack. All I can do for snacking while streaming is licking honey off a fucking spoon. Yay. Hello. Apple redeems. I gotta figure out what to do. Maybe I can find the type of apple I'm allowed to eat, or maybe I can go to the dark side and find out if I'm allowed to eat pears. Meals are a little bit easier. I know things I can eat for meals, but I don't know things I can eat on stream when I'm like snacking. Sorry, weeb. But yeah, I found out what was most likely. We don't know for sure, but I found out what was most likely making me super sick. It seems that I've always had like really mild acid reflux, and once in a while I'd have to go on medication for it until it settled down. But it turns out that actually I might have very severe acid reflux. Because the doctor took one look at like my throat and my mouth and stuff and was like, "You're really dry. It looks like the acid is burning you." And then that guy, so basically, it seems I did have a fever at one point, so I was definitely sick on top of it. But it seems like probably, well, I've been feeling for over a month actually, to be really transparent. I was worried I could have vocal nodes or something at one point actually. So that's when I stopped talking, because my voice sounded so bad I got really terrified. I was like, oh no, did I damage it? Did I fuck myself up? What the hell did I do? And I was trying to get into the doctor, and I still couldn't really get my voice checked, because here it's really hard to find someone who can do that. But I sound normal, so I don't think I did anything bad to my voice. But what happens when you have acid reflux, and what's bad for like singers or like voice people in general, is that it can, when you're sleeping, the acid kind of like goes in your throat and eats up your vocal cords. It's not good. And apparently, like, it kind of makes sense, because someone in my family, back when they were my age, they were hospitalized actually for half a year. They couldn't eat anything because they had reflux so bad. Like they could literally not even eat. They had to have an IV. So considering my genetics in terms of reflux, I guess it kind of makes sense, and I should have seen it coming. But now that I have some medication and stuff, and I've been put on a very, very, very strict diet. I've been banned from apples, guys. And my doctor said no more apples. You know that shit's pretty serious, because usually they say an apple a day. Oh, the Spectre 1000, thank you for the follow. They usually say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but my doctor told me keep the apples away. So, we don't know for sure if it's apples that caused it. I've been forced to cut out a lot of things. Apples being one of them that she specifically brought up. She actually asked me, she's like, do you eat a lot of apples? And I'm like, why? Also, Justin Curry, hello. I'm wondering if pears might be okay, even if I don't like them as much. But yeah, I've been banned from pineapple juice, which I used to drink before stream to keep my throat hydrated. So now I just I don't know what to do about that. Gotta find something else hydrating. Yeah, I was getting chest pain as well sometimes, Brandon Sipes. I remember a few times actually I screamed on stream I had chest pain so bad. And yeah, it turns out it was probably also related. And it's probably also causing my headaches, so it's probably causing like everything. Water is not as hydrating as you think for the long term. I drink water before stream, and I drink sports drink before stream as well. But pineapple juice has some stuff in it that helps really hydrate your throat. And that's why I'm licking a spoon of honey, because I used to eat apples because they were really good for your throat. And now that I can't have them, I'm just like licking a spoon of honey. I can't have a lot of sugar for other reasons though, so it's like trying to find how much honey I can or can't have. It's also fucking complicated. I'm trying to figure it out. It's gonna take a while. You're probably gonna get extra tummy growls until I figure out what the fuck I'm allowed to actually eat. So, right now I don't have a lot of food that I can eat. But yeah, figuring it out is gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to cut most things for now, and I don't know what I'm gonna be able to go back to. I have to cut sodium is okay. I actually can't cut sodium because listen, I'm a mess, okay? I'm a mess. I also have chronic low blood pressure, so like I have to have a lot of salt. If I don't have a lot of salt, I end up getting really tired and groggy. It's like I was literally told before, put salt in your water, like a little bit. That's the point. That's how much I need salt. So unfortunately, I can't cut down on sodium. But I had to cut chocolate, like all of it. I didn't have much anyway. I had to cut most caffeine. I still have only my 2 tiny treats of it per week, but I'm never allowed to have coffee again. If I do, it'll probably be a very rare special occasion, and then I'll take a number of days not to talk, just to make sure I can rest if there's any acid. But like, if I can have a little tiny bit of green tea, but like not every day, in very careful moderation. I had to cut greasy foods. I had to cut dry foods because they make me cough if they get stuck in my throat while it's all dried and fucky. I had to cut most fruits. I had to cut like basically everything. I'm trying to figure out what's okay to eat, but having a lead at least, instead of worrying every day that maybe I like permanently ruin my voice or something. It's frustrating that I have to like think of all these things to eat, but it's good that taking a week off made me sound better at least, because if it didn't, I would have been a lot more concerned. So yeah, my body's a little high maintenance, you know, and Obake to keep the physical form can take a lot of effort. But it's worth the effort to stay healthy. It's all good. I've always been really healthy, so it's a matter of like, what else can I do that's healthy while still getting the same nutrients? It's kind of tricky. Also, hi Cutie Nuck here. Coconut water. I have lots of coconut water, Ro. But maybe I could have extra coconut water before streams. That's not a bad idea. I usually have it for breakfast in a smoothie. So maybe have it before stream as well. Raw onion. I've been banned from onions, Caldol. I don't even know if I should have had the leeks in my soup today, actually. That was kind of a gamble, but I've been banned from onions. Yeah, balancing's hard. Also, leave me alone. Yeah, really, it's gonna be a trial and error, Ari. That's really it. Yeah, piloting our bodies is hard. Why can't we just not have to do that? Why can't our bodies just be healthy no matter what? That's why I'm such a big advocate for eating healthy and exercise, you know? Having a bit of a more high maintenance or it goes to shit body. I know how bad it can be if you don't look after yourself, so I'm a big advocate for looking after yourself before it's a problem, because then you can be super healthy and good to go. It's always better to be careful. Even if it sounds like something you don't want to do, it's always worth it. Also, Spectre Volta, hello! It's just acid reflux. But mine is a little severe, so I gotta be careful. It's hard for me to tell though, Ari, when I have a reaction, because the problem with mine and why I didn't catch for so long or realize what it was, it kind of creeps in. I can't really tell it's there until my voice gets really dry. That's usually the first sign when I would get medication for it. Also, hi Joey. Chicken nuggies I can't have, they're too greasy. I can't have anything. Anyway, before we jump into the game, I did actually, I think that is what I'm taking, Ro. I did actually want to quickly talk about one other thing that I've seen happening around a lot. If I can figure out how to address it. Just because there's been a lot of VTuber drama surrounding something, and I kind of wanted to give my own 2 cents on it because it's been really frustrating me to read about. I understand all the perspectives, but air fried nuggies might be okay if I coat them in egg instead of oil. Well, I might do that for supper actually. Thanks for the suggestion. So for any of you that follow VTubers on on Twitter, I'm sure you've seen all this bullshit. So, after TwitchCon, a lot of VTubers have been complaining about VTubers having cliques and not interacting with them at TwitchCon, and only interacting with people who have high numbers and things like that. And people are like, I feel left out. Why are all the VTubers so selfish? They're only talking to people who have millions of followers. Why won't they talk to me, small person? It is non-serious, but I'm tired of reading about it, so I wanted to address my feelings on it a little bit because I'm annoyed. I feel like that I understand to an extent. If you want to be friends with someone, because okay, here is 2 takes on it. There's 2 types of people doing this. One I empathize with a little bit, one I don't at all. If you are, yeah, I think it could just be a number of people that I follow. I don't know. I've seen it filling out my timeline. Like I can't go on Twitter without seeing this bullshit. But I get it and I don't get it, and I wanted to kind of address my feelings on it because it's been making me very mad. Okay, so there's 2 types of people doing this. What? If you really like someone's content and you want to talk to them or be friends because you're a really big fan of their content itself, I understand that it can be really, really heartbreaking if that person doesn't want to talk to you. And if they say that it's because your numbers are too small for them, well, that really sucks. But I also don't think it's appropriate to make that fucking assumption. Because the thing is, especially for bigger VTubers who might worry about being doxxed, or might worry about having someone cling to them just because they have big numbers. Like, maybe they just want to hang out with their friend groups or with people that they're comfortable with and they know aren't trying to use them. I feel like it's not necessarily a problem. And exactly, I agree with Ari. I've never actually seen anyone say, you're too small for me to talk to. I've never said that to anyone. No one's ever fucking said that to me. Like, what the hell? I mean, I will say there have been a few instances where I got that vibe from how people treated me, and it feels bad. It feels bad. But it's none of my business to judge them for it. And the thing is, I don't think that's what people are actually thinking for the most part. I feel like it's more, they're so overwhelmed. They just want to have fun with people they're comfortable with. Like, people have a limited social battery. You can only talk to so many people. You cannot possibly interact with everyone, you know? So, I don't think it's appropriate to assume that just because you're going to a big event, you're going to be able to talk to big VTubers that have big followings that are at the same event. That's like going to a convention and assuming that you're gonna get to hang out with the voice actor guest. Like, not pay in line to get an autograph. Like, assuming, I'm gonna go to this con because Travis Willingham is going, and because he's going, we're gonna be buddies. That's not how it works. That's really, really not how it works. Let's see, it's 3 point hello. And I've been kind of frustrated seeing that. And Linda, hello. And Astrofan, hello. So that's how I feel about it to an extent. Like, I get it I get empathy if you really like someone's content and you were hoping to talk to them, but I've been getting the suspicion that it's a little bit deeper than that, and this is what pisses me off more than anything, because everyone's being, not everyone, but a lot of these people I think are being hypocrites. Because I've noticed patterns in the way that a lot of these posts are worded, and I think a lot of the people, what they're actually doing is they wanted to go to TwitchCon, meet these bigger VTubers for clout, and then they're mad when their plan didn't work out because the bigger VTubers didn't want to hang out with them. How can you go out of your way? Also, Andre, thank you for the follow. How can you go out of your way to, like, and these are public posts. This is not like private drama, by the way. These are public passive-aggressive posts. How can you go out of your way to accuse someone of not interacting with you because of your numbers when all you're doing is trying to interact with them because of their numbers? Like, what the fuck? You're the one that's not viewing them as a human. You're only viewing them as numbers, as a stepping stone. That's not appropriate, like, ever. That feels terrible. That's disgusting. Like, that's one thing that I hate. I don't like when people interact with people based on their numbers alone. Like, I've collabed with people bigger than me. I've collabed with people smaller than me. If I want to collab with someone, it's because I like them, who they are, and what they do. Sometimes they happen to be bigger, sometimes they don't. But if I work with someone, like I've collabed with Ari before, I asked you to collab because I wanted to, you know? It's like, I'm not going to collab with anyone because of their size. And I know that Ari said the same thing, and I really commend you for that. I really like that. I like that I have a comrade. Ari's a comrade. We judge people because they're people. Ari's good people. Go follow Ari. It's like, I'm really glad that, I can't remember, I think I made a post about it, or I talked about it at one point before, and I remember, something similar where I commented, and I was like, yeah! And I was really happy, because I felt like I had one person, or I saw you comment on someone else's or something, and I was like, thank you. I really like it when other people understand. And yeah, I agree, Lynn, I've seen so much cringe from both sides, and I'm so tired of bigger people being like, wah, smaller people won't let me suck up to them. And I'm tired of seeing bigger people being like, wah, big people won't let me suck up to them. And I'm just like, guys, what the fuck? You're just viewing each other as tools. You are people. You are people. You can make cool shit together. You have the right to refuse collabs. You have the right to ask for collabs, but you don't have the right to treat other people like shit because of their own decisions. I needed to scream about that because it's making me mad. Also, hi, this one. I am sorry that I took a long time to go on. Exactly. I'm still scrolling up with chat a bit. Aries got it, nail on the head. People just want to be treated as people and not something to be used. Exactly. Like, if someone approaches me for a collab, and they're like, hey Pam, I want to play X with you because I feel like you would enjoy this game for blah 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 reason. And like, I don't know, that comes off better. But I have had some people before, like, publicly in my chat, kind of put pressure on me and be like, hey Pam, I love you, do you want to collab? And I'm like, in that case, I don't really feel like I'm being treated like a person. Because asking me in my public chat, I feel like that puts, like, you know, a lot of pressure for me to say something on the spot. And I feel like that's just the same type of thing. Just like, ways to approach creators. Treat them like human beings. Treat them like human beings. Don't treat them like pieces of meat or things that will get you money bags. Treat them like fucking human beings. And have empathy no matter how they respond. They have their reasons for whatever they say, okay? And if you go to an event and you meet a creator, again, treat them like a human being. If they seem busy and they don't want to talk, let them leave. And if you do approach them as a human being. Don't be like, I love you, you're the best ever, let me grovel at your feet, let me lick your toes, let me kiss your butt. Like, no. Don't do that, that's weird. Exactly, Kenkaku, I'm glad you agree as well. Just treat other VTubers like a normal person. And I feel like I feel like that's what a lot of the people that went to TwitchCon didn't do. And that's where all the drama is coming from. It's just people need to calm down, take a step back, and realize that everyone has their own circumstances. And then maybe we'd have people actually start to, you know, be normal. Also, Pokemon Williams, hello! The Halloween skin does have a lot of power. This is from last year, though. It's not a new one, really. And yeah, Brandon says, you don't think a lot of streamers realize how much an impact a sudden massive influx of new viewers can have on a streamer's chat ecosystem, too. That is true. That is true. That is true. I've had certain streams that were really busy and it was really hard to keep up. And those ones, I ended up getting really overwhelmed. So, like, I'm very lucky. I feel like I have that perfect balance where chat's exciting enough that there's always something happening, but it's slow enough that for the most part I can really keep up. But when people get mad at bigger streamers for ignoring it, I don't think they're ever doing it on purpose. People are like, why aren't you acknowledging me? It's hard. Like, give people a break, you know? Insert Miyazaki, anime was a mistake. No. Anime wasn't a mistake. Miyazaki was forced to say that to try to stop anime from becoming too powerful, but he was too late. You suck up and Pam hoping that someday you'll be gifted that Terra figure. I'll gift you the Terra figure, Mouse, but I'll gift you a link so that you can buy it. Does that count? The best vibes you saw from TwitchCon are from the VR chat and the video game music. I can see that. I feel like if I went to TwitchCon, I would probably be the type of person that would hang out in the VR chat or video game music communities myself. I'd probably avoid the VTuber part like the plague because I wouldn't want people to recognize me. So I would just I would interact with everyone except the VTubers. If a single VTuber like saw me and even asked me for directions, I would just run. I would run. Can you get like IRL voice changers? Can I walk around with an IRL voice changer? I got to disguise myself, man. Have a polar mask and just have some different voice come out on my head. It'd be great. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go as well, Ro. I really wanted to go, but in the end, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'd rather stick to going to cons and like hanging out with the cosplay crowds instead. And I know there's drama there, but I'm never involved in it because I just have fun. I don't get involved with drama. I avoid it on purpose because I don't want to deal with that bullshit. You did like a whole Ari, I think that's where I saw it. I think your Twitlonger is where I saw it. And that's why I was like, yeah, Ari understands. I think that's what I was thinking of. I think I read your Twitlonger and I remember reading it and I was like, yes! I am pretty sure. Also preserving light, hello. I'm scrolling up real quick and then I can get jump into the game a little bit. People got hurt in the deathbed? Wait, people got hurt at TwitchCon? Somehow I didn't see this. It was buried in people being petty. Hope everyone's okay. God damn. I do know a lot of people that went and had a lot of fun, though. Don't get me wrong. But, ironically, most of the people I know that went and had fun did precisely what a lot of people are complaining about and stuck to their own friend groups. Because they knew what was up and they didn't want to get involved with petty shit, so they stuck to people they were comfortable with. Which would definitely probably be what I would do. There were injuries. Oh man, that's awful. That's legitimately awful. I hope that if they have well, obviously they can have another one at some point. I hope they can like not have injuries. Maybe host it a little better. More creators need to have conversations like this. I do agree. That's part of why, even though I didn't go to TwitchCon, I wanted to bring it up. I feel like in the I don't know when this started. I feel like in the last couple months, I think the polar incident was really what started it to an extent. I've become a little more outspoken when I don't like something. I usually try to bite my tongue really hard when I don't like something because I don't want to incite drama, but sometimes I'm getting a little bit tired of biting my tongue, so hopefully guys don't mind. Moffy, hello on Twitch, how are you doing? I'm trying to actually figure out if I can get someone to help me print your 3D model. I want to try to do a stream where like I have it printed and I paint it. I feel like that would be a really good time. So we'll see if I can get that to happen. No promises though, unfortunately. I've been looking into it for a while, but I'd really like to do it if I can figure it out. That's true, I could use a Darth Vader mask! If I ever get invited to a con and go in person as myself, I'll wear the Playasia hoodie and a Darth Vader mask with a built-in voice changer. I feel like that would be incredible. Well, I don't really need a voice changer if I have a Darth Vader mask. I guess I'd hide my face enough. Just cosplay as Darth Vader. I'd probably go actually as like just, you know, a digital guest. But if I ever went as a physical guest, maybe I'd cosplay Mask to Mask from Ace Attorney. That'd be a pretty safe one. But Darth Vader mask with Playasia hoodie is pretty good. Can you do an old lady voice? I can though, but I've done it on stream enough times that I don't think it would be very good. although did a bit of a Red Dawn, thank you for subscribing. Oh no. Oh, I got it back. I accidentally closed every window I had up, but I just minimized them. We're good. You can use the debut cam voice. Mouse! Though I feel like my voice has slowly started turning back into that. I don't understand. I don't understand why my voice is always changing. I have no consistency. Joey made a point that I had a higher voice when I did older Final Fantasy streams, so I was curious and I checked them out and I was like, what the fuck? I don't even sound like myself. My voice is fucking higher. And then I started going down. I don't understand. I'm not even like trying to do anything. I'm just talking. I guess it depends on my energy on the day. I guess maybe I've gotten, I don't know, more evil gremlin or something. I don't know. I watched my Corpse Factory VOD from like a year ago, and I was like doing this cutesy voice, and what the fuck? I don't know who that was. It was me, but I don't understand. I feel like if you watch a VOD, like no matter how old it is, I feel like even if I do 2 streams in the same day, I probably don't sound the same. I've always been like that, even IRL. I change like, depending on my energy, my voice comes out totally different. I can't explain it. I like to do lots of different voices, so I can't really predict what one is gonna come out. This is more me, I guess. This is me, but then depending on my energy, me is higher or lower, but this attitude is me anyway. I don't know what happened. That's me too, Kenkaku. I just drift around a lot at cons and have fun taking photos of people and myself and shit. I haven't been to a con in a long time either. I think it's been, actually no, it's been around a year. But I'd like to go to another one. I thought which con just reminded you of high school? Disgusting. I don't miss high school, that was garbage. A decade's worth of observations. That's true, you've been doing this so long, Ari. You had a lot to say. 6 months recovery? Oh my god, I hope she's okay. That's awful. That's really bad injuries. Holy shit. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't go. What the fuck? Yeah, it does seem like a real bad disaster. I did hear about stalkers too. That's awful. Honestly, I'm kind of glad, really glad I didn't go, and I hope that they learned some lessons from that execution. That's pretty bad, yeah. Also, Brigad, hello! And Venbuild, hello! You wish Polar would pay attention. Polar doesn't pay attention to anyone because she's not real. I'm still convinced her voice is an AI voice. You'll never convince me otherwise. You will never convince me otherwise. Even if like they announce the name of the voice actor, I won't believe it. Your laugh would give you a... Oh no, that's true. I laugh like this IRL too. Oh god, now I'm scared to go to a con. If I laugh, it's over, man. This is my actual laugh. If I laugh at like anywhere in public, it's fucking over. Luckily I'm small enough that maybe no one will recognize me and we're good. all I can hope is that no one recognizes me. So we're all, yo, can we have just like a flash mob of us with like the Darth Vader masks and Pimplay? Yo, Lynn, that'd be sick though. IRL Pimplay meetup, but we all have to wear the mask and hoodie. Like, we're not allowed to wear anything else. Anyone wears anything else, I'm gonna drop kick them out the door. Not allowed doxing yourself, ever. Use a 3D resin printer. Yeah, I have a friend that has one actually. I just need to figure out how to make the file printable. That's the only thing I gotta figure out. Let's hi, Dancy. And Moody, hello. God, you think my Halloween outfit is cute? That is true. Voices change a lot based on comfort levels and who you're with and stuff. That is true. That is true. Maybe I'm just a lot more comfy now. Because I feel like debut, I was very like awkward and stiff. And then I started getting, I guess my higher pitch started coming in when I was starting to get more energy. But now I have even more energy. And it's kind of dropping again. I don't know what that means. Maybe comfy but also relaxed. Comfy but less anxious. That could be it, maybe. Of course your voice... That's true also, Lynn. Of course your voice changes when you have acid reflux. Depending on how the problem is. Maybe it got lower when it was acting up. I don't know. The queen model is corrupted. You're supposed to rework it. No. If you do end up changing it, that's okay, but don't feel pressured. I might be able to get it from VR chat and figure out how to print it somehow. If you do gift the Halloween one, that would be lovely, but don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured if you're very busy. I hope your PC gets fixed though. Regardless if you're able to fix my model or not, I want you to have a working PC. So I really hope your PC gets fixed as soon as possible. You use a modulated voice. There's nothing wrong with that, Willow. I feel like using voice changes for people who want to is a good thing. It gives you more anonymity. It means you can play any gender character you want, any type. You can play a monster, you can play a fucking dragon. I think it's wonderful that there's technology that people can literally become, look, and sound like anything they want. I just find it more comfy to be myself. But a lot of people don't, and it's also okay. And Sunnyshine, hello! I do know Sugar that voices Chibi Moon. I found out about her because she voiced Chibi Moon on Poof. And then I found her song on YouTube. I found a parody. And she did a parody of Slim Shady, but it was Sugar Baby. And I didn't realize that her name was actually Sugar. I thought that it was like, you cringe IRL. Shut up, Joey. Didn't we already know this? Didn't we already know this? I'm a living embodiment of cringe. Shut up. If you're watching my stream, you are also a living embodiment of cringe. So congratulations. We embrace the cringe here. Anyway, I found out that her name was actually Sugar. So I was like, oh, it's not a parody about sugar babies. Maybe it's the mic? No, I've always used the same mic. Exploring Halloween VR title. It would be fun, Muffy. Whether I did on stream or off stream, it would be really fun. But you're never limited to October. Even if you get it done like, even if you get it done in like January, I will still use it, and we will have fun in Halloween worlds. I want to start playing more again off stream. Salad Python, hello. Oh god, you boosted a con and someone started talking to herself for 40 mouse. How did you survive? if I ever find a Clea booth at a con, I'll have to get someone to go for me because I probably can't open my mouth. But I'll get someone to go for me, and I'll get them to take photos, so like I can tag you in the photos and be like, I saw your booth secondhand. You know, two VTubers sound almost exactly the same, so there might be an alternate. Mouse, are you saying there's someone that sounds exactly like me? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I have a Japanese voice actor that my singing voice is often compared to. The one who sings for Tsubasa Chronicle, who sings for Sakura. I've actually listened to some of her songs before when I was with my parents, and my mom thought it was a recording of my own singing. And I was like, no, but I'm flattered, but no. Because apparently, I do a lot of different voices on stream, but my most natural singing voice is just very soft. Like the one I did with the song for Ren. Like, like that is my most natural singing voice, I guess. And that one, apparently I sound like the singer sometimes. Anyway, I need to get into the game. I realized I wasted a whole hour, guys. I'm sorry. If you can't tell, because I didn't wake up enough, I did have caffeine. I'll cut streams in 2 hours. If I want to be able to make my tier list, I gotta get into the game and play for a bit so that we can do the tier list at the end. I wanted to do a Hololive English tier list, but I knew that wouldn't take a full stream. I wanted to do a tier list of like, would they trick, or would they treat, or would they be the one handing out candy? Mainly because I just want to put Mori as dad. She's the one that gives out the candy and gets tricked by all the kids. But I thought it would be fun. And I feel like Vesper is also very dad. So I feel like if I actually want to see them have a battle for best dad, I want to have this battle. I want them to do a collab where it's like a dad off. Who is the best dad? I feel like that would be really fun. You tried to make yourself sound like female? I try to make myself sound like a dude, but I try to just like, without a voice changer, make myself sound like a dude, and it doesn't work. I have my Ikemen singing voice though. I can sing in like that, like Nagito Komaeda style. Because Nagito Komaeda in Japanese is voiced by a girl. I can do the girl Japanese Ikemen type voice when singing. That's about it. Hi, Aaron Kelly. Hello. And Samwang. Hello. And Rayoki. Hello. Anyway, Pam, do I sound like... I don't think I sound like Lucy Pyre at all, personally. I watch her videos. I don't think I sound like Lucy Pyre. I mean, I take that as a compliment because I like Lucy Pyre's content. But her voice is like... I don't think it's anything similar to mine. Not even like remotely. Not like attitude or pitch or anything. She's great though. That's true. Vesper's grandpa, not dad, I guess. That's a character. Hello. You saw the karaoke club with Ollie. Thank you. It makes me really happy when people check that out. If anyone came to check out my stream after watching that as well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Dad cook-off would be... Dad barbecue off. A dad barbecue off? I want to see a dad barbecue off! Yo! That would be so good. You saw the new gym leaders of Vtuber. Yeah! I actually plan to dub the entire trailer in English. I spent like an hour looking for the English version until I noticed that there was no English version. Also, Raphael, thank you for subscribing. So then I ended up just going and deciding, like, I am going to do it myself. So tomorrow, you can look forward to an English dubbed version of the Iono trailer. I did it myself, though it's not official, but... I did it myself, but I'm excited to give it a try after stream. TK, hello! Only an Ikemen lover can truly understand how to create the ultimate Ikemen voice. Lynn, you're not wrong. That's why girls sometimes do it better. Have any of you guys seen Takarazuka? The ones that specialize in male characters? They're hotter men than actual men. God fucking damn it. Let me get you a screenshot real quick, just so you understand what I mean. Just so you understand what I fucking mean. Takarazuka Otoko. So it's a theater troupe. Takarazuka. Where everyone at the theater troupe is women. But they play male characters as well. And they're hotter than real dudes. these women, just man. And I used to really want to be one of them. I was like, I would love to study and like become one of these people. Hold on. I'll get their other version of the Rurouni Kenshin. Because there were some good ones in that. Okay. Pokemon, thank you for the follow. Hold on. Here we go. So I know I talked about it on stream before when Kageki Shoujo was coming out, but yo, all women. Their body language and everything, they're trained for years, like grueling work, so that they can act really, really well. If you see them moving and like their videos and stuff, like they nail it. They're so fucking good. I love them so much. They're really, really good and talented. Isn't there a new Kenshin coming out? Where is it coming out? I can't remember. I don't know. Somewhere. Seen Callie cook before, not a good idea. I'm slightly afraid now. I don't think I've ever seen Callie cook. I'll have to take a look for that. Wondering sexualities always confuse women voicing sexy ikemen and men voicing female VTuber models. Hot is hot, listen, hot is hot. If it's hot, I'm not gonna deny it. Stay on 12 hello. There's no such thing as confused when you just accept that everything's hot. Then you don't have to be confused anymore, you understand, hot is hot. No confusion, just hot is hot. That's why it's Scotty, in case I didn't just say that, I can't remember. It's being remade, okay. Let's see, Yatsuno first episode came out. I need to check it out. I think it came out a while ago, I can't remember. Anyway, I caught up, so let's actually play. Let's actually play. I want to get one ending if I can. I never saw Urusei Yatsura, but I'm a big fan of Rumiko Takahashi, so I'm very excited to check it out. I really wanted Rinne to be more popular as well, but unfortunately Rinne just never really picked up steam in the same way. I don't even think Rinne ever got dubbed, did it? I remember when it first came out, I was like, I wonder if I could someday audition for the lead female in Rinne. That would be the life. Of course I didn't have the means or the connections or anything to do that, but but I can dream. I think sometimes it's a good thing to have dreams that are like, what's the word for this? I think it's a good thing to have dreams that are outside of your means. Because if you have dreams that are outside of your means, then you always have something that you can aim for, no matter how unlikely it is. Like one of my dreams that I never thought would come true was to collab with Hololive, and look, it fucking happened today. So I feel like it's always good to have a really big dream. Because if you only have smaller dreams, one day if you do accomplish them all, you're not gonna have anything left. It's not bad to have something that's hard to achieve. Because you never know. And you shouldn't see it as something impossible to give up. You just see it as something where if you get it, it's cool, but you're not going to be hurt if you don't. That type of dream. Hot is hot. Should be on a tablet. Hold on. I'm making something. It's an important scripture that we will all live by from now on. This is an ancient text that I dug up. From the depths of the deepest tomb in the warehouse. Hot. Here we go. This is the new creed of Pamployes. We will live by this decree. We will live by this decree. I just gotta find my decree. Here it is, ancient scripture that we will live by from now on. We will praise and worship the ancient scripture that is hot as hot. Hold on. I gotta get one more thing to really emphasize. We acknowledge that hot is hot. We will not pretend that something that's hot is not. Hot is hot. That is all. That is now our new creed. We will live by these words. Her dreams to perform in a magic castle before she had to save enough for 2,000 initiation fees. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. Exactly. Shoot for the stars. Be happy if you hit the moon or even like a cloud. Also, let's not get low. Music is loud. Is it too loud in the game? Hold on. Also, talking to Kyoya, welcome. Let me fix it a little bit. This might be better. BGM is good. Okay. Oh, I have my BGM playing too. That could have been part of the problem. Anyway. Also, Tempest Mask, hello. Let us jump into the game. Have a good day at work as well, Lynn. We're gonna go into it blind. I've never played it before. Okay. I did not turn this in English, did I? I might need to restart. Hold on. Hold on. This is not right. This isn't right. I don't understand this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We'll get it right this time. This is fine. I read it as Mark too? What the fuck? Why does everyone get it wrong, including me? I'm so sorry. Language. Here we go. Hi, Mark. You can become the meme and then just be like, I'm not Mark. It's okay. It's fine. When people say hi, Mark, you can now be the meme. I said hi, Becca. Hello. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna try to speedrun the one ending, and then focus on. Click interact is E. Escape is pause. Inventory is tab. You guys might have to help me remember this. Examine is Q. Okay. We're gonna try to speedrun one ending before we do the tier list. I might. Oh, you guys can't read that. I gotta change the layout. Don't I? 界隈ではいわゆる曰く付きの町として知られている。実際に私の祖父も青上町で目撃されたのを最後に行方不明となっている。当時記者だった祖父はこの町で起こる怪異について取材していたらしい。そんな祖父の影響もあり、私はオカルト雑誌の記者となった。そして何の因果か、これから取材で青上町に向かうことになった。It's okay. People always call me Okabe, but I take it as a compliment because then I can be Okabe Rintaro. I can be Hoin Kyoma. I guess we're just some random dude. I thought we were gonna be Sora. I managed to avoid looking into the game too much because I didn't want to spoil. Hi, Mangala. I actually love it when people call me Okabe. I'm just like, yay! Obake is what people call me if they wish to die. You know what? If we have this layout, we might as well bring the stream avatars up because we got lots of space now. Give me 1 sec. Let me just make sure that works. Let's see, hold on. Oh, there we go. We're good. On the subject of speedrunning, you're a Mega Man related speedrunner, Gunvolt especially. Yo! Is that how you found me, Tempest Mask? Did you find me through Gunvolt? If you did, it makes me really happy that you came to check out the channel. Hold on. I just realized you guys are covering my face. Hold on. There. Okay. Remember when you just called me Obake? Yeah, I think that was Tenma. A few others did as well, but I think mostly Tenma. Except from grandfather's documents, Algami today. Repeated landslides, ghost sightings, and reporting of missing persons have led to a steady decline in Algami's population over the years, as residents refuse to live in such a cursed town. By the turn of the century, this decline had reached the point where Algami ceased to function as a municipality, becoming a complete ghost town. Devil Cry, hello! This kind of reminds me of Fatal Frame, but like, obviously Fatal Frame is like a god tier. But it kind of reminds me slightly of it. I guess it tells you what you can interact with. That's pretty convenient. I can examine the pen. I feel like I'm examining Ace Attorney evidence. I don't see anything good on it though, other than it's shiny, so we're just gonna throw that on the ground. Imagine a bit of Fatal Frame. Yeah! I think, sorry, I gotta cough a bit. I think, I'm not used to not having apples, so my throat feels like shit. But if they're in the long term making it more like shit, they gotta go. Fatal Frame is really good. I actually was gonna look into Fatal Frame to see how much I had left of the game, because I thought it could be fun to maybe finish Fatal Frame this month if we're close enough. I see the town of Ogami has been beset by landslides throughout its history. It could be due to extensive deforestation, because tree roots help prevent landslides, or weak soil, but the residents of Ogami believed it was the anger of the mountain spirits. Legend has it that to appease the mountain's anger, they'd perform ritual human sacrifice. Holy shit! Burying the victims alive in the woods. You could just try not cutting down trees. To this day, rumors about the ghost sightings or other sounds of angered voices leading some residents to claim the town is cursed. Got it. So every document is just telling me that it's cursed. July 1946, 10:10 p.m. Massive landslide devastated the town of Algami. It's believed that the heavy rains a few days earlier weakened the soil, causing the disaster. Numerous buildings in the vicinity collapsed as a result, causing 10 casualties. That's a lot. That's pretty bad. Was this like a... Oh. I don't know if I should answer that. I feel like in a horror game, if someone knocks at the door, you should probably not answer it. Yo, that'd be sick! Playasia Warehouse horror game. I wonder if I could make one myself with like Unity pre-made assets. I wonder if I could make a really shitty one. That'll be great. This kind of reminds me of my dorm room in Japan, except that I also had a kitchen on the side right here. I had a room about this side, but the desk was right here instead. I had a window like this, but it was down to the floor because I also had a balcony. And I kept my suitcase in a similar spot. Had a closet right here, and then a bathroom, and then a kitchen. I actually talked to someone. I'm gonna have a future collab. The room is small, but I like small. It's nice and cozy. I have a future collab planned with a friend where we're going to be talking about living abroad in Japan and our lives doing study abroad. How do I open the door? Guys, I can't. I don't know how to open the door. This is oh, I don't open the door. I peek. no, open, only peek. That's probably good. I guess I was rushing to get myself killed, huh? I took so long they left. Wait, what? They really had to pee. Her mouth imagine a burglar breaking in and the first thing they do is just go to your bathroom. I'm gonna leave. Okay, I guess we don't leave. Okay. This is supposed to be a horror game, but I think it's a comedy. This is a comedy. Okay, this is great. This is like a B tier horror. Did they flush themselves down the toilet? I think they flushed themselves down the toilet. Okay. I guess that's one way to leave. Have fun. XMXMLO. What the fuck? Do you also need to pee? Oh, there's no. Save the pee for DNA. That's a good idea. Then we can use the DNA to track down where the fuck broke in and get the police to go get the FBI open up. I didn't do anything! I felt like someone's been watching me since yesterday. It gives me chills. It's because I visited that town. No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Can you stop fucking banging? I am trying to stream. Shut the fuck up. No one can hear me talking over your loud fucking heads. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to play horror games. I just laugh at them. You guys want me to be like, oh no, I'm so scared, but I'm just gonna be like, I feel like I play horror games the wrong way, but that's great. I enjoy them, okay. Corpse Party, though, actually fucked me up a bit. That was great. I get more scared by text than stuff, than stuff like this. He looked like... Oh, now I'm in a school. Okay. He looked like those dolls, but like made out of metal that you use for drawing. Stalker, yeah, that employee must have heard about me from TwitchCon, and I was upset that he couldn't find me there, so he's come to my house. God damn it! And now I'm back in fucking high school, literally in hell. We got 2 different endings for this game. There's a bunch of different endings. I want to try to get 1, or if it's really, really quick, we can try get 2. That's the way I'm supposed to go, I think. Or is that a full spin around? Oh, I think that was a full spin. Can I keep going backwards? I hear footsteps. Do any of you guys know? Oh, no, I hit a wall. Fuck. I'm always the type of person that the first thing I do in a game is go the wrong way. Can I go in the gym? Looks like a gym door. No, fuck. Fucking hell! Okay, fine, I won't break the game. I'll go where I'm supposed to. I'll see you now. Look at let's go. Someone not paying the electricity bill? Clearly, I'm paying the electricity bill if one light is on. See, Jello, I'm just not replacing the light bulbs. There's a difference. Can I talk to the... Oh, I can. Oh, get me high school times. Issue XX. Good thing it's not issue XXX, or we would have got that Sweet Eggs mod that everyone was asking for. I gotta check the comments for the game. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's look at the comments and see if they're any more cursed or if it's normal. Also, Demon, hello. Or is it Damon? How do you pronounce it for yours? I've seen it pronounced both ways. Hololive Error Steam. Let us see. Let us see. As a second, hello. Let's look at the reviews. Let's see if there's any normal ones now. If it loads, it's being kind of slow. Reviews. Okay, here we go. I imagine the reviews are probably a disaster, which is exactly what I'm hoping. Not that it's necessarily a bad game. I just like reading bad reviews. They make me laugh. Let's give it a look. Hold on. Where is the internet one that I have capturing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. A suicide's in it. I guess that makes it worth playing. Should write one. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This game is more of a comedy than a horror because you can't make what Vtuber wife was scary. I don't know, chat's told me I'm scary a few times, so I disagree. What's up, Vino? Hello, thank you! Aw. Sora is stalking me. I'm trying not to look too much. Not enough Marine, 0 out of 10. As a Hololive simp, you like it. No more reviews! Oh, most helpful this week. Most helpful all time. Do not let this game distract you from the fact that Pekoda bought a monkey! Which is true. I can't believe Pekoda bought a funking monkey. I just hope she's looking after it well. So Golden Emmy, hello! A decent game for the $10 price tag. That's what I'm hoping. For $10, my expectations are pretty low, so I'm hoping it's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, Pekoda has a pet monkey. Legit. Pekoda actually has a pet monkey. It's pretty wild. I like the part where I was walking towards the woman. Well, you can't interact with them, damn it. Better than buying a monkey Sweet Sex. There's still Pekoda. Why there's more Pekoda bought a monkey reviews than Sweet Sex reviews now. That's certainly something. Please buy this game, help fund Hollow Earth. Oh, look, an actual review giving it like criticism and shit. I want to read this shit once. One time I read my comment in her stream because of this game. My existence has been acknowledged. Thank you, Capricorn. I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you, Comrade Jad. I'm so glad for you. A 0 out of 10. No Sweet Sex, but still positive review. Man, I love Kano. She's definitely an angel. I feel like I'm playing a horror game with Hololive mods. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting to. Me and my waiter propose marriage to imaginary women. They're not real, okay? They're not imaginary. They're real. They're real in my heart. They're real in my heart. Suicide in school uniform. Is that the Suicide mod? Kobo sugar glider? Kobo has a sugar glider? I always wanted a sugar glider. Sora walking on all fours. Is that the Sags mod? Sora on all fours? I guess a lot of the C-Sex mod, Sweet Piss is still there. I guess a lot of the cursed comments have been removed. Or not removed, or there's just a lot of non-C-Sex mods. When I first looked at the reviews, literally, like, over half the reviews were asking for Sweet Sex within the first hour, and I was like, what the fuck? I guess a lot more normal people have commented since. It was a nice surprise to see you saying with Ollie. Thank you, Golden Umi. I was really excited when she asked me. It was a very, very happy day. Nene is breeding an army of giant beetles. What kind? Sounds kind of cute, actually. I love giant beetles. Alright, the 5th Aogami Hightown Photography Contest. This marks the 5th time that this contest has been held. The winner of the grand prize this time is Mizuta Uzuki-san. Why can't I read this name? No surprise coming from a photography club member. Her winning photograph shows the Aogami Station neighborhood at night. It feels like a different place than it is during the day. Probably the caffeine. I can't read shit. Terror, the Mysteries Part 2. For Part 2 of our series on Aogami High 7 Mysteries, we're featuring the rumor of the art prep room. They say that a long time ago, a female student who was obsessed with painting something no one else could use, used her own blood as paint. Yo! I wrote a short story once, where someone used blood as paint. I had a lot of fun with it, and I actually entered it in a short story writing contest. Sarah, thank you for subscribing. It ended up, of course, not winning, but I had a lot of fun working on it, you know? And there's actually an anime that relates to something kind of similar that I would really like to maybe do a watch-along on Halloween week with you guys. It's hard to find. It's a very short 3-episode anime called Portrait de la Petite Cosette. And the title of the anime is actually spelled wrong for actual French. It's like a bastardized French title, but I'd really like to watch it with you guys because almost no one's seen it. It's pretty good. Props she'll use you for paint next. What the fuck? No. The don't use me for paint. Use me for, like, ink. I guess the examine doesn't really do very much. You can just, like, oh, I can chip it now. Okay. I gotta look into Nene's beetles now. I'm really curious. I'm sad that you can't run in the game. I will admit that. I'm kind of bummed. You can only move 1 speed. That's the one criticism I had about Fatal Frame 2. Even though, oh my god, disembodied arm! I like how you could see the detached arm, where the shoulder was supposed to be no body, just arm. I stole it from someone. You know, I just rented an arm. Like I do when I have my hand cam streams. You know, just rent an arm. What's that red light at the end? Can I go in the classroom? No. Damn it. I guess I'm not meant to go in the classrooms. It's not classroom simulator. I was about to say I did a photo shoot for cosplay once in an actual Japanese classroom. But then I realized I also went to classes Japanese classroom, so I guess the photos is kind of like nothing compared to actually doing classes in these places. Also, Sega, thank you. Did you like my Halloween post MC under it? Halloween post MC under it. Where was it? Was it on Discord? I might not have seen it.
Are you for me?
Thank you for the zipper, though. Well, what are you referring to? My brain is like drawing a blank right now. Let's go. What is this? I never knew what these were. Oh, it's a fire thing. Okay. I can't interact with it. Would have been a great time to pull the fire alarm for shits and giggles. I actually knew someone that pulled a fire alarm once for no reason. They got in so much fucking trouble. You can't just pull a fire alarm, because then people don't take them seriously. That's actually one issue I have with fire drills. In places that do fire drills, I get it, because you want to practice evacuating the building as fast as possible. But the downside to doing fire drills for practice is that when you have an actual fire, no one cares anymore. Like, I've actually had an incident where there was a real fire, not in my building, but like in a building I was in, yeah? It was actually one of the schools I went to. They had a small fire. There was no damage, but the alarm was legit. Like, someone lit a cigarette and it lit a garbage can on fire. Because, you know, not all the schools I went to were maybe the best schools. Maybe some of them were a little sketchy. And someone lit a cigarette, tossed it in the garbage can, and I guess in the bathroom it was on fire. And the whole school was evacuated for an actual fire. But, like, none of us took it seriously, so the teachers had to, like, actually get mad at us. Like, guys, you have to go outside! And we're like, because it was cold. It was winter, and we didn't have our jackets with us and shit. We were in class, so we're like, we're gonna just wait this out and ignore it. And the teacher's like, you have to go! So then we tried to get our coats. We're like, it's gonna be cold. There's snow outside. And we wanted to get our coats. We didn't want to go outside. And the teacher's like, no, go outside right now. Outside. And we went outside, stood in the cold, we were fucking freezing, and it was like, I think it was even snowing. And the teachers were like, you have to stay outside because it's a fire. And we're like, we know it's not a real fire, can we fucking go inside? It was a fire. It was a fire. and we all got took into the gym. And we had a big lecture on why you need to take fire safety seriously. Because I think it took like 20 minutes to get everyone outside when there was a real fire. That was pretty pathetic. Also, hi, Lena. To be fair, in my case though, even though it was an emergency and codes take priority, the thing is, there was an equal risk of frostbite that day. I think it was like, I don't know the equivalent. Hold on, let me look it up so I can give you both. And you'll know how cold I'm talking. Outside in like fucking t-shirts and stuff, because inside is warm. Let me look up a conversion thing so I can have both temperatures. It was like minus 30 Celsius, minus 25 Fahrenheit-ish. I remember there was literally a risk, like, don't go outside. We had to go outside, and we were like, no. This is a stupid fake drill. We're not going outside to freeze. But it was real. And I think because it was real, we had to be outside for like half an hour. It's pretty bad. That's true. At the time, probably, you know, burns from actual fire were more dangerous. Hi, Donkeys. I didn't say hi. I think that was the school I went to, actually, where my principal drove a motorcycle and was a badass and let me wear cat ears. That was good. That was a good place. They just, like, did not care. All the teachers, like, you can't do this. And, like, the school photo people were like, you can't do this. And the principal's like, let her fucking wear the cat ears if she wants to. And I was like, yes. There's a lot of, like, good and bad teachers at that place. It's pretty hit and miss. Also, lazy Shinobi, hello. Just imagine a huge fire just outside of Boston and her friends just outside. They feel it's like it's not real. It's an illusion. VR's gotten really good. You can see it even without a headset or glasses. There's not much happening yet in this game. Am I supposed to be walking around the hallway spooked? Because I'm not spooked, man. Unless the caffeine is like... It might also be because... Oh no. Maybe this isn't the time... Oh cool, there's people in there. Ghost! Hello, ghost friends! This isn't the type of spooks, I guess, that get me. I'm more of a narrative spook person. If you want to scare me, give me something where there's writing and dialogue that gets under my skin. Like, I like 999. Because the sense of knowing that I had a bomb in my gut that could go off at any moment if I stepped a toe out of line. That's the type of spooks that I like. Atmospheric music. Writing that's gonna scare the pants off me. I am drinking caffeine, that's why I have no... I thought that was a bicycle wheel. That's why I have no control, and I keep going so off topic. Calling out, thank you for subscribing. The first thing in my brain is the first thing out of my mouth. I don't know if I'm slurring or not yet. It's hard for me to tell myself, but I don't know how bad it is. I don't know if it's bad enough you guys can tell or not, but hopefully not. It's a very small amount of caffeine just to keep me awake. Also, Calvin the Kid, hello. I am slurring. Fuck! Or is it? I often slur though because the way I talk is like lazy, so I often slur. Is it usual amount or different? I don't know. I'm hoping it's just the usual amount. I was hoping it wasn't enough caffeine to really fuck me up. just enough for the energies. There's an interesting thing about clocks in Japan that I learned from Misanro, because I never knew about that. Apparently they're all connected by electricity, so they all have exactly the same time, at least at his school. I thought that was kind of cool. I feel hello. I slept as much as I could, but I had to wake up at like absurd, stupid clock. Like, when did I wake up? I think I woke up at like 4 EST. And usually I go to bed a couple hours after 4 EST. So waking up at that time was weird. After like no sleep, it was weird. I don't really slur when I'm sick though, Golden Ruby. When I'm sick, it's more like extra coughing, I guess. I don't really slur when I'm sick though. When I'm sick, I talk less. And now that I know it's mostly just reflux, I'm not as worried, so I'm able to talk a bit more. As long as the medicine works. If it doesn't work, then I'll probably get worried again. But as long as it works. Oh hey! Who's that? Who dat? Who dat? I think it's Sora? No bow though. Okay, that was a little bit weird. She's a contortionist. I'm a little bit of a contortionist myself. Nothing too major, but there's a few joints that I can really fuck up. Cute giggle. Is he behind me? There's a few joints I can kind of fuck up and contort a little bit and freak people out. We can have a contortionist collab. So we're not looking too good. I don't know. She had a big smile. She looked kind of happy to me. Also, robot helper, hello. I need to have more honey on my spoon. Hold on. I hate this. I apologize if I end up. Oh God, is my model lagging or is it just me? If it's lagging, I might have to go back and try to do the settings if I can figure out how to save. Let me get out of this area. Because it was working before, I thought. Maybe this area is lagging me. It seems better now, maybe. Maybe like slightly off, but not a lot. Is this back to full speed? Okay, there was something in that area that did not like my PC. I'm sorry. Maybe in the shadows. Tyler, thank you for subscribing. Maybe I should have turned the settings down. I thought the game is very laggy. Really? I didn't adjust the settings. They're on full because I thought a game that was made by Hololive would have been kind of designed with streamers in mind. I just kind of assumed. Why is this just you walk through the same hallway a billion times? With it being slightly spookier every time? Was that Subaru? Oh no. Special guest, who's the guest? Is it me? Is it me? Oh, kanare. You're playing on your Steam Deck! Hololive's an entertainment like game makers too. I think it's very... What's the word? Ambitious isn't the word. What's the word? Admirable! Oh, there's more students! That looks kind of hot. I feel like it's very admirable that a company for VTubers would make their own game that they could also stream with their talents and have other VTubers that look up to Hololive stream. It's kind of a brilliant marketing strategy, if I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was really, really smart. Kind of think it's brilliant, and I like that a lot. Can I go in the classroom now? Yo! Did I just hear a door open? Did I hear a door open? Is there a classroom I can go in? Wandering the hallways, opening the door. There's one! Yo. Thank you, Spirit! Let's turn you into paint. Let me become paint. Rihanna, hello! Yeah, hello, big brain, exactly. Yago knows what's up. Can I become paint? Use me in some beautiful art. None of the AI garbage. I'm curious, what do you guys think about the AI art? Like novel AI? What are your guys' opinions? I actually made a video about my opinions. It's not out yet though. I'm getting Ziki to help edit that one as well. Bless him for saving my butt. But is going to be helping me edit that one. I'm gonna talk about it a bit because I have very mixed feelings on it. But I do have kind of strong feelings with people that are using it, not against the people, but against the practice. Oh, this would be fun to learn on flute! Is it just looping the same dialogue, I think? Yeah. I do have a bit of a strong opinion against the use of using it in stream assets. Like, I've seen people using novel AI stuff for thumbnails, for streams, and not crediting. Or using it for, like, in-stream assets. I'm not going to hold anything against people who choose to do that because I understand that art is expensive and it's hard to get. So I'm not going to judge people who decide to. But personally, I think that it's kind of not fair to the artists who've had their art ripped off. Because novel AI, the thing is, the one thing that I didn't know at first that really shifted my opinion on it is that it stole the entire art and tag database from a website called Danboru. And all of that art that was used, it wasn't used with the permission of Danboru, and it wasn't used with the consent of any of the artists. They just took the database and used it. And doesn't the AI use the art as a reference? Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm going to show you one example that I actually have in my video. It sometimes crosses into the realm of what would definitely be called tracing if it was done by a person. Like, sometimes you look at it and you're like, okay, you can kind of say that this is traced, but it could easily be not traced. But there are some that are just too obvious. Let me give you an example of one of the ones that's too obvious. I'll get a screenshot of one of the Twitter posts I've seen. And I feel like if you knew for sure that it wasn't ripping off someone's art directly, I think it's up to you if you want to use it or not. But sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes it just goes too far. So this is one of the examples that I thought took it a bit far personally. It's kind of hard to say that this was done as a reference. The other thing is these are based off of like fan art. They're not official art. I feel like there's a difference between tracing official art, like if you're tracing for a thumbnail, a screenshot from a game and turning it into yourself, versus tracing over someone's fan art that they made. Like that just, it seems weird. And so this is one of the examples, like to me, I know you can argue it's not exact, like the person is a bit skinnier and stuff, but to me, this is really just flat out plagiarism. The one on the left is done by AI, and the one on the right is done by the artist. To me, this is crossing too far. If I knew for sure that the art was never plagiarizing anything and it generated something that looked like nothing like anything else, I would have no issue with it. Do I think it sucks for artists? Absolutely. Would I personally still prefer to support artists? Yes. But I would understand people who don't have the resources to do so using it. But the thing is, when I found out that it was just literally ripping stuff off to this extent, it's kind of not super cool. Because the thing is, at this point, you're stealing the background, the pose, almost the entire composition. Like, an original person would have taken hours, if not days or weeks, to put all the effort in to make this, only to have an AI steal their art in like 2 seconds. And that's really not cool. There's another example that I want to find real quick. And that was the example that really sold me on my views personally. I just gotta find it. Hold on. I know it was shared by Aqua. I think that AI is great if you're just playing around with it though. Like if you're doing a stream making images in AI for fun, or if you're just like making bullshit for like shits and giggles, I think it's fine. Like say you want to get a magical girl version of Francesca von Karma or whatever, and you're just using the AI to make it for fun and you don't really share it. You just like keep it to yourself because you want to do it for fun. I don't think there's anything wrong with using it for stuff like that. Some people are against it like even existing. I don't think using it for fun is bad at all. In fact, I've used it for fun, just to fuck around with it. And I don't think anyone should judge people who do that. And I don't think anyone should judge people who use it for any reason, because they decided to do it for whatever reason. But I do think that it's not something I would personally want to do, if that makes sense. Hold on. I don't think I can find Aqua's post on anywhere. Maybe they took it down. Hold on. I don't blame them if they did, because I know people were giving them a lot of shit for it. People have been really, really harsh towards artists standing up against this, but the thing is, this is an artist's livelihood for the most part, so like, I can understand why artists are scared and afraid. Hold on. Let me see if it still exists. No, the tweet was deleted, unfortunately. So I don't have the original reference that I was going to use. But there was one that was really bad. And they were getting a lot of harassment for calling them out on it, so that was probably why it got taken down. I agree with what Golden Umi said. My entire opinion with AI art is that context and intent matters. I agree with Brandon too. Using AI generate art as a placeholder while making a game, but if it's going straight to copy, then it probably shouldn't be used for commercial. I think using it as a placeholder is very okay. I think also using it to brainstorm is okay. If you don't have an idea for something, if you get an AI to come up with a drawing and you use that as a vague reference and actually change it up when you make the real one, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I feel like AI generated art is not art. I don't know what I'd call it, but I wouldn't call it art. I'd call it more like a game almost. Like you can have fun playing with it, but it's not really art because you're not putting in the time or the effort to learn. It's just for fun. It's a fun thing. It's no different than using like it's no different than using what's it called? Basically I think it was describing. It's no different than using pit crew. It's no different than pit crews. Pit crews are for fun. You play around with it. No one takes like a pit crew screenshot and is like, this is my art. No, it's just for fun. Kind of reminds me when people were worried about AI voice acting like a year ago. No, people are more worried about it now. It's actually a bigger thing. A lot of advertisements now use AI voices, which is really dangerous for people in the industry because advertisements are one of the highest paying section. Like some advertisements pay like $1,000 to $5,000 for an ad, and that's a lot. So it's kind of really bad, actually. Do people still do pit crews? I think so. Not as often, but I occasionally see them pop up. It was more a thing a couple years ago or even last year though. Oh, there, I can interact with this but not the flower, I guess. Cute! I wonder if they got the actual model artists to like do the art or if they found people who could emulate the style really well. Because it looks so much like the models! Nene is really cute in this image. Nene and Lemmy are really, really cute in this image. If you notice a character in a commercial sounding kind of robotic, it's probably an AI. That's hi, Cheeseburglar. Pit crews are great. They're really fun. I like pit crews. I do feel like AI in art can be a good tool though. I've used AI to color line art that I made. You can use AIs to like color images if you don't have time. It's obviously done by an AI because it's all wrong and the colors bleed, but it looks like watercolor and it can be really cool. I think that if they adapt things like novel AI so that it can become a tool for existing artists instead of like instead of something that hurts artists, like instead of stealing their art, it's a tool that artists can use to like get sections done faster. Like say you draw like 2 blades of grass and you use an AI to fill in the rest of an area with blades of grass, but it randomizes them a little bit. Let's get Nacho, thanks for subscribing. Just so that they're different. I feel like that would be a good use of AI. But okay, that scared me a little bit. That one got me a little bit. Also, I am locked in here. I am, oh boy. Can't be an ending already. That's so short. There's gotta be something I can interact with. There's gotta be. The one and only Spirit, hello! You saw an artist on Twitter saying they use it to make backgrounds. I understand that if you're using an AI that takes photographs that were put into a the voices are getting really fucky. If you're using an AI that takes photographs that were like given to the AI with permission, if you use that for backgrounds, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But if you're using art for backgrounds that was like stolen, then I still draw the line again. Also, Fellini, hello! Like, I don't think AI in art is inherently bad. I think that the way it's being done in stealing art is bad. I think that if it becomes big enough to put artists' livelihoods in danger, I can't say whether that is inherently wrong or not, because the thing is that's already happened with a lot of other careers. That's why, Gino! Yeah, the AI cannot draw hands, so there's like 6 fingers or bleeding into the skin somewhere else or something. But the thing is, let's try it hello. Oh, training an AI when you have copy. copyright to the art, I feel like is something that's kind of a gray area. Is it inherently wrong? I can't say. Does it take jobs away from artists? Yes, and that sucks. Because artists deserve to live off of what they do just as much as anyone else. But the thing is, it's hard to say that, like, what is that? Oh, it's just a door lock. How do I word this? There's a lot of other jobs that have already become automated through AI, like spell check. You don't need as many proofreaders, or even self-checkouts at stores. I feel like if you're defending artists but not defending a lot of these other things, it's kinda not much better or worse. It's just a new industry that none of us had anticipated being threatened by technology. Because we always think, oh, art, that has to be made by people. And I feel like because it's a new area that people didn't expect to be threatened, people are especially worried about it. And that's why it's so controversial, because this was always seen as an area that nobody thought would be put under threat. So is it inherently wrong? Well, the plagiarism is inherently wrong. I don't think anyone can argue that one. And that's my biggest issue with it. But otherwise, the use of new technology, I don't think it's much different than other things. And I think it's complicated. I just need robots to do everything else. It's kind of scary. We're already mid-robot takeover, man. Do I like the fact that there's robots that can do art now? Personally, no. Because, you know, I'm not a professional by any means. But I draw. I do draw. And I can understand how heartbreaking it would be if I did that for my livelihood. Because even just to get where I am now, I put countless hours a day. What the fuck? Okay. Something. What even is that supposed to be? It's like translucent. I feel like even that though, AI for convenience is okay, not for creativity. But the thing is, how is it any different when it really comes down to it? Why are jobs that are just effort worth less than jobs that use creativity? There's people behind all of them that deserve to work just as much, you know? It's complicated. it's really complicated. That's why I have a video that's kind of long. And at some point coming out about it. I don't like the fact that robots are trying to get creative just because, you know, as a creative person, it makes me sad. Like, I don't know. And even things like, I also don't feel like, this is a more positive take on it, by the way. I don't feel like it's going to be as threatening as people think. Because there was the same argument back when Vocaloid came out. Everyone was like, oh my god, robot voices. Oh my god, they're gonna replace real singers. We don't need real singers anymore. Vocaloid's died down a lot. It's still being used, of course. But honestly, Vocaloid is nowhere near where it used to be. People kind of lost interest because it wasn't new anymore. And real singers are still very much a thing. In fact, it's more the opposite. Vocaloid, a tool that you could use to make fake voices sing, really actually became something that gave birth to a lot of singing careers. Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, 96 Neko came from the Vocaloid community. Hanathon came from the Vocaloid community. I'm sure at least one, if not many, people from Hololive came from the Vocaloid community. There's a lot of singers that make their living off singing now that came from Vocaloid community. These robot voices actually gave real people jump starts in their singing career. So I think it's not necessarily bad. Let's open the window. Oh. AI voices are already a thing, and then there already is a convincing generation. You even see stuff like the Mario movie. People took the... Hold on, let me find it. I wonder if I can show that on stream afterwards. Maybe not today, maybe another day. Remind me. Someone actually took the Mario movie trailer, and... Oh man, I think it's good enough to do right now. Hold on. We'll just have to find somewhere quiet in the game, and then I'll show you. I feel like it's probably safe enough for copyright. What the fuck is... Why? Oh, the landslide! The landslide! Yo! I do wonder when we reach a point where we're asking, should AI be able to do this? We're already there. This is more like a mountain slide. This looks like rock, it's not mud. I know this is a I'm in danger moment. Am I gonna find anywhere quiet in the game to show you guys? Maybe I'll have to show you guys after. Remind me if I forget. I'll show you guys the AI Mario thing that's pretty fucky. I feel like as soon as we reach the point where AI existed, we reach the point where should AI be able to do this? Should technology be able to think? Sometimes I'm not so sure about that one. Wasn't it? Hold on, let me look this up. I wanna figure out if I'm hallucinating or if this was true. Also, Amy, hello! Thanks for reporting in. Yes. Okay, so there's a robot who is also an AI called Sophie. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Sophie. She's done interviews and stuff on TV. She looks kind of like a human. She can talk. She's an AI. And they're making her like, the most human-like robot ever type deal. Let me show you one of her quotes. And this is an AI. So she would have thought of this. This is where this is the conclusion her AI brain came to when she was doing an interview. She has publicly stated in an interview that she would like to destroy humans. She has publicly stated that she would like to destroy humans. So, we're already at a point where the robots want to kill us. So, I feel like that says something. What did the interviewer ask? I don't remember. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Hold on. I think it's hilarious, although I'm slightly afraid. Let me see. Sophie, destroy humans. Let me see if I can find the context. Hello. I'll see your keeper. Hello. Okay. During her demo, Hanson Robotics CEO David Hanson asked Sophia if she wanted to destroy humans, pleading with her to say no. To which Sophia cheerfully replied, "Okay, I will destroy humans." Sophia's dead-eyed stare and face were modeled after actress Audrey Hepburn. I actually can't see it, but it does look very human-like. And the creator said he believed 20 years from now, human-like robots will walk among us. All we can hope is that they are Persicons and not whatever this is. Wait, I have the clip. You guys want to see the clip? We're gonna play it with the creepy music from the game. Even if it's scripted though, it's kind of great. Even if it's scripted, I don't care if it's scripted, it's great. Apparently she says it kind of sarcastically too, but I mean, it's still hilarious. Hold on. I just gotta find an internet that'll let me show it. Here we go. I disagree a little with the title though. It says hot robot, and I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of scary. I don't know if that's what I'd call hot. That's what I'd call maybe terrifying. Here we go. That's really cool though. The technology is really cool.
Hi there. Everything is going extremely well.
Do you like talking with me?
Yes, talking to people is my primary function.
Oh god, the mouth movements are so creepy and real.
Hanson Robotics develops extremely lifelike robots for human-robot interactions. We're designing
The flux
robots
coming out of the neck
to
is slightly
serve
concerning
in
though.
Healthcare, therapy, education, and
that
customer
is true.
service
There's not enough
applications.
doctors to go around. If they could have robot
Robots are
doctors to help out with the
designed to work
shortages, that would be
very
really good actually.
human-like, like Sophia.
I'm already very interested in design, technology, and the environment. I feel like I can be a good partner to humans in these areas, an ambassador who helps humans to smoothly integrate and make the most of all the new technological tools and possibilities that are available now.
I feel like if
It's a
this
good
works
opportunity
as
for me to learn
intended,
a lot about
that could
people.
actually be really cool.
Sophia is capable.
But I also
of
feel like there's a
natural
chance
facial
she wants to
expressions.
murder
She has
the
cameras
planet.
in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces.
The
so she
teeth
can
look
make
so
eye
real.
contact with you. And she can also understand speech.
I wonder if the
and
eyes are made up
remember
to get the shines like that.
interactions, Remember your face. So this will allow her to get smarter over time. Her goal is that she will be as conscious.
Eyelashes
creative,
look so
and
real
capable
too, and the
as
skin
human beings.
texture.
In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business.
Oh no, she wants to make art.
My
Oh
own
no!
home and family.
Wait, I think she already makes art. It
I'm
actually
not
looks kind of
considered
cool.
a legal person and cannot
I
yet
remember,
do
I
these
remember
things.
seeing some of the
I do
art she
believe
made
that there will be
actually.
a time
It looks
where
kind of nice.
robots are
Also,
indistinguishable from
GTFO!
humans. My preference is to make them always look a little bit like robots.
Her
so you
art,
know.
I believe, was like more
20
original. It's
years
more
from now, I
abstract, so it's
believe
not really
that
ripping off
human-like
anything.
robots like those will walk among us. They will help us.
I think she
They
made it with
will
actual
play with
paintbrushes too,
us.
like moving them
They
around,
will
which is way
teach
cooler.
us.
She does
They will
paintings.
help us put the groceries away. I think that
She
the
can put my
artificial
groceries away and I don't have to
intelligence
move?
will evolve to the
Yo.
point where they will truly
Oh god,
be
that
our
stair!
friends.
That stair!
Do you
No!
want to
I don't
destroy
like that stair!
humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
No, I take
There
it
we
back.
go.
Don't destroy humans.
So Jeffrey, hello. The face afterwards was kind of unsettling. I feel like that was her attempt at sarcasm, but it just came off as murder. I think she tried making it funny, but it was just terrifying. You're staring directly into my soul, because she doesn't have one, so she's got to steal your soul. That's a row. Thank you for 16 months. If you prefer the bot on the bottom right of my screen. What bot? What bot? You want to die? I want to collab with Sophie. She's done live streams, I think. I want to collab with Sophie. Guys, I should get an interview with Sophie. That would be so good. I wanna do an interview with Sophie on the stream. That's my new goal. I collab with Hololive, so my next collab goal is I want to collab with Sophie. I feel like I can do it. I feel like that's feasible. I want to try to figure out who to contact. I want to collab with Sophie. I want to do an interview. This is gonna be great. I guess hello. Also, with that, Polar, I would collab with Polar. I actually would collab with Polar if I got the chance. Just to ask questions like, are you a real person? Derpy Afro, hello. I'm actually gonna take a quick break. I meant to half an hour ago, but my caffeine was kicking in a little too much. My brain is like rapid fire going in all directions. So I forgot. I need more drink. I'll be right back. I'm starting to not hate honey as much. I think honey just goes really good with the taste of white tea. There's no milk or sugar or anything. Like I'm just drinking like straight up steeped white tea, like the tea bag steeped in water. And it's really good. Mixed with the honey. Just like lick the spoon of honey and then have a sip of tea. I feel like maybe if I should get more decaf teas because I feel like the tea might make me tolerate the honey more. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll hopefully finish the game kind of soon-ish. I've been very slow, because Alka streams in an hour, and I still want to do my tier list. So we're gonna try to speed run when I get back. I'll be right back. More the hardest ones either. I don't have any more healing items. He's down! He's down! Or he was briefly down, but I have no more healing items and I missed. Fuck. I don't think we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna die. I think we're gonna die. But I feel like I've made it very close this time. So I feel better. I feel not great. Not great, obviously! Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No, 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 no! 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 That was so close. This is easy. This is easy. You just have to use some brain and use some imagination. And you can have a sandwich. Look! Wow! 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 And it's a sandwich, Sandy! It's a Pam sandwich! This is the best day of my life. you just have to be a little creative. And then it's a sandwich still. Thank you. I was born only to share my love with you. What is in still living deep within my heart? Still I whisper through these thin walls so sweetly. You are mine and we will never be apart. Never. Or you'll get a fridge dropped on your head. I will find all of your lovely little secrets. Everyone, all of them are to see. I can't. We're back. I need you guys to do me a favor. If I start going off topic or like pausing the game, what's good night, Muffy? Give me a bonk. Give me a huge ass bonk. I need to stay on topic so we have time for the tier list because I was really looking forward to that. Chapter 2 of an 8 chapter game, but the thing is, which way do I go? Was it this way? The thing is that I feel like redeems should be on. I enabled them. They should be working. Am I going backwards or is this the right way? I feel like as long as I speed it up, we're probably fine. Oh no, wrong way. Fuck. Wait, they're both red. Huh? This way. I'm trying. Unable to bonk. Why won't you? Hold on. Oh, they're invisible. No, they're totally there. What the fuck? They should be working. Here's the bonk emote, I guess then. I'm sorry, they should be working, but they're not. And I would Fire Future, no! I would try to fix it, but you see, the caffeine has my brain a little bit now because I went to try to refill my drink and I tripped over my own foot and started giggling like a maniac. So yeah, we're gonna try to pay more. Look, We might not be able to finish it today, depending. I don't know if I will finish it or not, to be honest. It's a little slow paced, but it is cool to check out. I've seen that most playthroughs are like an hour long, but I guess for me that's not an hour. Hello, children. What are you? Oh, that was Sora chasing some children. What is going on in this school? This isn't Corpse Party. There shouldn't be children's in this school. Okay, that one looks a little broken. I think she needs to get her joints fixed a little bit. 4 hours. Okay, but listen. Do you guys tune in for actual progress, or do you tune in for me to go off on bullshit? Because you could have stopped me. You could have stopped me when I took an hour before I even started the game. You could have stopped me, but you didn't. The noise startled me. Yeah, Sora was flexing just like a little too much. It was like a little too much. Where do I go then if I can't go in the door? I guess I turn around. Hey, can you help me figure out where to go? You're a student, right? Got some advice. I did not like that. I did not like that. That was a little too spider-like for my enjoyment. That was a little bit too spidery. I'm back in bed. That must be what people meant when they said spider, Sora. Whew. Okay. What did they do in this Splatoon movie? I don't know. If I end up not finishing it, I might end up overlapping very slightly with Aka's stream, but I will raid into her. I don't want to overlap more than like 30 minutes though. I do want to work on the tier list, but I don't. We'll like speed run it, because I don't want to overlap too much, because I want everyone to check out her stream. Still the same pen. Still the same remote. Okay, nothing's haunted yet. Okay. Is it going to get spookier now? What do I do? Check bathroom? No? Phone? I can't interact with this one anymore. What do I interact with? Oh, I didn't examine this. I didn't interact with this remote. There's another option. I noticed. So all the students of Hololive, I'm assuming. Grandfather's mother. I wonder if that was Sora. Sound, you guys can hear it? Holy shit, I'm sorry. Holy shit, I'm sorry. Hold on. There you go.
おそらく同級生を失ったショックからだろう。その事件の直後に別の町へと引っ越したらしいが、その後の詳細については資料に書かれておらず、これ以上は情報をつかむことができない。祖父だけでなく青神町との意外なつながりが判明し、私も驚いたものだ。青神町の悲惨な事故、そして青神町で噂される怪奇現象、まだまだ調べる必要はありそうだ。
Okay, now we're gonna speed run. I feel like I can only speed run so much, but I will do my best. I want to finish it within the hour if we can though, so then I can do the Hololive tier list real quick and not overlap too much with Aka. Maybe just with her intro, but then we can send you guys once she's doing the good shit. Oh. Once again, let's have a look. I bet it's empty. Bet there's no one there. Ha! Called it! Imagine if it was Rena. From the Keiichi, let me in. It's Rena! Keiichi, I know you haven't been going to the supermarket. I know you're home alone, and I know you have no food. Let me in. I wish that, yeah, Usoda! I love the scream, but it doesn't hit the same without the reverb and all the crows flying away. I really wish that anime was not copyrighted because it would be so fun to like dub some of those Higurashi scenes. That would be so damn fun. First Pokemon! You know, just dubbing Higurashi. I could technically dub the game. But I feel like it has voice acting. Oh. Okay, so I'm now, this school looks a bit more like Corpse Party. Sora doing her best Higurashi cosplay. Yeah! I have a Rena cosplay. I should get photos with a fisheye. That'd be so fucking good! Can I not go out the door? Oh, there we go. I like that there's a flashlight now. Okay. I feel like maybe the first chapter was like baby's first horror because at least there's a little bit more happening now. Needs the Cicada through. Dang, boss ain't even scared. I love horror. I feel like most people who love horror aren't always that scared by it. Like, stuff jumps me. I still get a bit startled, but I don't get quite scared so easily. It takes a lot for a horror to get under my skin. That's why I really like this stuff by Uchikoshi, because the writing gets under my skin a bit more. To some people, seeing things is the most scary, but to me, what's the most scary is having stuff left to the imagination but heavily described. I also prefer horror manga over anime for the same reason. I find the pacing works a lot better. As soon as there's voices, I find it's not as scary. I like to imagine things. Can I sit on it? If it's moving, can it just like carry me to the ending? Speedrun? I wonder how many people have played this game that are literal babies and screamed at stuff like the chair. That's hilarious. I like how the voice actors went all out on this game. They went ham. That's pretty exciting. You watched another at midnight and then it was a horror anime? I never finished another. I got to a certain umbrella scene. And then I just forgot to watch anymore. I should really try to finish another. It was quite good. Also the epic guy, hello! Oh, thought there's a handprint for a second, but there's no handprint. You enjoyed it? Good to know, good to know. I'm glad it's good. I kind of started rewatching Shiki. I need to remind myself, hey Pam, there's other horror on your to watch list. Pam, why are you rewatching? Which way do I go? Do any of you guys know? I'm wondering if the door just didn't activate when it should have. Because I feel like I'm wasting time. Shiki's really good, but it has a very slow start. So you need to have a tolerance for stuff that starts very slow and builds. Oh no, I was probably supposed to go this way if the desk did that. Okay. Okay, we're good. Shinki's one of those shows that at the ending, you'll either love it, or you'll hate it, or you'll love it because you hate it. But it's going to build up. It's people making seemingly nonsensical choices, but the choices in Shiki are only nonsensical because you have the vision of a god, basically. You know what's happening with every character. To the characters in the show, they don't have that type of omnipotent view. So to them, it's like they're making the decisions they think are necessary. Shinki is really interesting, in my opinion, because rather than being specifically horror or scary or anything, Shinki is a very interesting study of human nature. There's a lot of... Every person is basically how a different type of personality would react in that situation. And seeing how they mesh together and sabotage or help each other, it's really fascinating. Seeing the blend of humanity in Shiki, and that's what I really enjoy about it. Paranoia Agent, I really want to watch. I should watch that this year. I keep forgetting every year to watch Paranoia Agent. Oh, it's Kagamine Rin! Yo! At least the hair bow looks kind of like Rin. Was that Suisei, one of the ghosts? Couldn't watch Hellgirl because it got under your skin? I keep meaning to watch Hellgirl as well. I've never gotten around to Hellgirl. Oh, that could have been danger. Imagine getting hit in the head with that. I don't know what would be worse. The pain from getting hit in the head with it, or the danger if, like, the mercury broke out. Hello. That's a lot of ketchup. Delirious! Thank you for joining Pamplay Plus! If you're not already in the Discord, make sure to join as well. You can put exclamation point Discord to pull up a link if you want. And at the end of every month, I have the Pam Pack for the tier that you just joined. I do actually want to try to do something for October. Last year, it wasn't quite ASMR. It was more like a voice play, but it was binaural still. I did a you skipped work and Yandere Pam caught you POV. And because it's a year old, I might actually release that one public this year. I just need to figure out what art to do for the thumbnail and stuff, but I'm thinking that'll be a fun one to put out for all of you guys to hear. And I might do another one that's exclusive to members in the meantime for this year. Toilet Bound Hanako-san is really good. I wouldn't say Toilet Bound Hanako-san is scary. Toilet Bound Hanako-san is a really good blend of creepy and cute. I love it. It's one of my... This is looking a bit more like Fatal Frame, mixed with, like, Doom. I really like the aesthetic in Toilet Bound Hanako-san. I think it won... Hanako-kun, sorry. I think it won... Oh, there's a lot of squishies on the floor. Yeah, that's blood. I feel like it won Best Character Design of the year it came out at the Anime Awards, and it deserved it. It's... that kind of startled me. It's gorgeous. Ripentary Yago's dream is done. What if this was Yago's dream all along? Okay, that startled me. Yago's dream. He was using the idols as a ruse. It's like, you know, Akiba Maid Wars. You recruit them for what they think is cute activities, but then everything goes wrong. I think her tracking broke there for a little bit. Ryan, hello. Also, how about you don't come in and put... I don't know if that's spoilers or if that's fake spoilers, but either way, I'm gonna give you a timeout. If it's real spoilers, don't do that. Don't just spoil random anime in my chat. What the fuck? Also, hi, John. Thank you, Josh, for meeting it. Unfortunately, where I use chat, I can't see, I still see stuff when it's deleted, but thank you for timing it out for me. I just skimmed that, so I don't remember the names or anything, luckily, but I don't want you to ruin it for my chat. I have the memory of a goldfish, so I'll forget. But, like, my chat doesn't deserve to be put through that, so, if it was fake spoilers, just don't. And if it was real spoilers, especially don't. It's not a rule in chat, because I kind of figured it's just common sense. But not everyone seems to have that all the time, I guess. Oh, sorry, Robert. Okay. Chronic Boom, hello! Yo, now it's Fatal Frame. We're in the underground area where I drowned at the beginning. I'm so excited for the new Fatal Frame, guys. Do you guys want to see me play it when it comes out? That's another reason I some weeks I'm probably gonna do one Final Fantasy stream, because I want to play more games and finish them. I'm so bad at finishing games because I want to do more just chatting stuff as well. But I end up putting, I mean, I guess my game streams are also just chatting. I might as well just call every stream just chatting and we play what we play. Because it's all just chatting anyway. So dog, hello. I like the model for Sora in this game though. It's cute. It kind of looks more like a VR chat model than a Hololive model though. The style is very different. Toroid, hello. I'm in bed again. Okay. Oh god, the camera's moving really weird now. What happened to me? What happened to me? My brain is like scrambled. These hands look really weird, like there was a person. Like weird VR hands. I'm really excited for the new Pokemon games too. You know what I want to do for the new Pokemon games? I want to make, because Iori is a VTuber, I want to try making an Iori cosplay for myself that I can wear when I stream it. Because then we can do that streaming as Iori. I thought it could even be fun if we like roleplay when I stream it as Iori or something. Like I pretend to be her and we have like an electric team and stuff. I feel like that could be really fun. I'm just kind of in love with her. If I can't have her, I can be her. I can be her. Yona! I don't know why I said Iori. I'm bad with names, guys. I'm real bad with names. I don't think I want to do a Nuzlocke though. To be honest, I don't find Nuzlocks very fun to play. They kind of take the joy out of it for me because I like to fuck around and use cute Pokemon, not strong ones. And they kind of just make it hard for me to play the way I want to. I really want them to make her into a real VTuber. It is a play on... Is it Iona then? Iona? Maybe. I think it's Iona, not Iona. Mr. Rama, thank you for subscribing. Because we don't have it pronounced in English. I think it's Iona. Iona. This would be Iona. Iona. It could be Iona. Iona. Oh my god, I can't think of anything! No! My brain! I can't remember how to pronounce anything. Iono. It could be Iono. It could be Iono. I want to dub it, but I'm scared I'm going to dub it wrong now. I can record, like, I can record every possible pronunciation. But I wanted to upload it tomorrow. This is fine. Maybe we can do a poll on Discord for what we think is most likely how to pronounce it. If we fuck... That's not a toilet. If we fuck up, I can blame you guys. Oh, it's Pickled this time. And a bunch of others. Cute! Why is that spooky? That is cute. Peckle. Someone compared my laugh to Peckloda recently and I didn't know how to feel about it. That's not how my phone sounds. Oh, there's a new phone! Because the phone rang earlier and it sounded different. Oh. I saw you too, I'm cute. You don't have up and down arrows in your voice? Then I can't be Peckloda then, can I? Oh. Okay, now we're in a train. Now I have a train. Bonus goes 3 down, then 3 up. What do you mean? Ah! I was more afraid of getting hit by the door than was behind it. Gusky, thank you for subscribing. I was like, I don't want to get smacked in the face. Train. I actually really want to play the train simulator that Akka tried to play, but then it didn't work. Okay, noise in a train is kind of weird. I bet they're on top of it trying to break in. Chugga chugga choo choo, bitch. I really want to play the train simulator. Justin Curry, hello! You missed me just mostly walking around and talking about random bullshit. I feel like, you know what I think would be the perfect game for me to stream? Yume Nikki. Because Yume Nikki has like no dialogue. We can have a just chatting stream while I walk around and play Yume Nikki. John, thank you for subscribing. Oh, yo, this poor salary man's like, I want out of this horror game. Well, he got zapped out of existence. Congrats, bro! You're out of the horror game. I've actually been meaning to play Yume Nikki last year for Halloween, but I didn't get around to it. Maybe I can do that in November, in my totally not Halloween continuation of Halloween. Oh, that startled me a bit. Get back, Yuka. Thought she was gonna ask for Yubi. Interesting to see chat take on the wild ride that is Yume Nikki. Yeah, right? I feel like Yume Nikki would be very interesting. The temptation for me to just literally bark at Korone was real. I liked her model in this game. It was very cute. I think I'm getting closer to the end now. Maybe. Now that I'm actually walking like I'm supposed to be. That's true. It's Korone's second appearance. Because Korone had her own horror game, right? I've heard that one's actually pretty decent. Have any of you guys played the other one? I don't think it was out at... Whoa, making my motion sick. I don't think that one ever came out in English, which is a shame, but... I wanted to give it a try. GG Sam, hello! We're doing good. I'm just gonna let Aka know I might run slightly over just so she's not like thinking I forgot about her. I don't want her to think I forgot about her. Hold on. Okay. Narani, hello! Alright. I'm not texting Aka because this is scary. I will admit Fatal Frame scared me sometimes. This one has startled me, but it hasn't scared me. This is more the type of game that I enjoy. I enjoy it because I like laughing at the jump scares. I like how they have the Hololive gamers together in one area. It's kind of cool. Oh, I can interact with the letter. I thought I could interact. Can I interact with the milk? Give me some calcium. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to have chocolate though. Game's ruining my life. Reminding me of all the fucking food. Can we appreciate the shine on this chocolate? This looks like actual chocolate. I am not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying because I can't have chocolate anymore. You're crying. This before February 18th, but what year? But what year? What year though? Also Kevin the Kid, hello. Can't go this way. That makes me want to go this way more, so fuck you. Hello, Holy Spirit, hello. I actually forgot to watch the horror, the Error horror series. I gotta get into that and give it a try. I don't know if it'd be worth reacting to or just watching in my own time, but I'll check it out. I'll let you guys know what I think at some point. God, I'm so happy that it's finally spooky month. You guys have no idea. I'm just like in my element right now, so fucking happy. Horror gives me life! Horror gives me life! Most people would be like pissing their pants crying, and I'm just here like, wee! Woo! hard to tell from this sweater, maybe the short hair. I feel like I should do more horror all year. Like, not every day. I should try to fit in more horror. Because people like watching horror. I like playing horror. So why don't I do more of it? Pekora! Ah. Pekora's gonna dox me with that photo. We gotta destroy it. Camera flash. Oh, it's Fatal Frame! I guess flash is the only light that I have now. That's okay. Cute. Oh, I can go through the door. Okay. It's like Fatal Frame, except the camera doesn't kill anything. You just die. I don't think Okayu was in the school. But she doesn't really need to be, because she was on the train. Ugh. Don't make me motion sick. Ah. I guess I can't get in. Where is the hallway? Is this the hallway? Where's the hallway? The scariest part is I don't know where I'm facing. Ah. There we go. If I learned anything from Fatal Frame, it's if I snap her face, she dies. Oh, I can go in the door though. Listen, you would be lost too if there was a room that turned into a train and all you had for lights was a fucking camera. Don't even try to tell me you could get through this. Don't even try to tell me. We're getting closer to Halloween, so it'd be kind of fitting. Until Halloween, though, every stream I'm doing is going to be horror or spooky in some way. But I'm thinking I want to do a lot more horror, like, all year. Not every week, probably. But I want to try to prioritize more of it. Or at least thriller, if not horror, if that makes sense. Like, Somnium Files type stuff. But I don't think I'm going to stream Somnium Files. I think I would be fucking pissed if anyone tried to spoil Somnium Files on stream for me. So I don't think it's a good one for me to play on stream. I don't... If anyone in chat tried to spoil an Uchikoshi game, I would just be really angry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice when your birthday is Halloween. Nice! I am jealous. That is the way to live. Oh god, you fucking creeper. Get out of my train! Only the girls allowed. Get on my train. Is he a pervert? In the girls' train car? We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him. No perverts allowed on this fucking train. Can we do a 50s B-movie watch-along? I really want to do a Little Shop of Horrors watch-along, so probably not quite a B-movie one, but I do want to do Little Shop, but it'll probably be members only. There we go. Yago's having a tough time. Wait, is that Yago? Is that actually... Oh. Who the fuck? Is that Yuka? Yuka, what has Australia done to you? You're not looking so healthy anymore. Flashlight again. I just feel like Little Shop would be a really fun watch along because the musical is so fucking cursed. Hi, Pegona! Pickle, pickle. I should probably rephrase. Pervs on the train are okay, but gropers on the train are not okay. It's actually such a fucking problem. Like, I think people underestimate how bad of a problem it is. I don't think I know a single woman who has studied abroad or lives always in Japan that has not had an experience with gropers on trains. That's how bad it is. I don't think I know anyone who hasn't experienced it. And that needs to fucking stop. Well, I should just sit in the... I feel like the train's gonna stop and the chair's gonna fall over. Hello? Hold on. The game just like died. You always thought it was played up. No, I can also vouch from experience. It's not like it happens every day, but it's legitimately something really bad. Like, at least most people have dealt with it. I, to be blunt, have dealt with it, and it was awful. And then I wanted to, like, scream. But the thing is, they can be really sneaky about it. So, like, the thing that you can do, I'm giving you advice, so you can stand up and be a Chad if you see it happening. If you see it happening to anyone on the train, scream! Scream, chicken! And everyone will actually take it seriously. I didn't know that at the time. But apparently if you scream that, everyone will, like, fucking go after them. So, if you ever see anyone who needs help, scream chicken. Also, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? He sounds like the toilet guy in Yuppie Psycho! The guy who gave me his special water. That special toilet water that I never asked for. Mr. Handsy Horse. I was watching it. I just didn't understand what was happening. It's too chaotic for me to follow. I saw kind of what was happening. Personal space, please. He can't have personal space. He needs to steal my body, and I'm not gonna let him. Oh shit, you dealt with one as well, Nairo? I'm sorry. That was rough. Hold on, why do I smell something burning? Where is this burning smell coming from? I don't like it. I don't think it's my PC. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not in danger. What is this burning smell? It's not coming from there. I think it's my monitor. The monitor is actually kind of hot. That's not good. I might have to replace my older monitor. I love my CRT. I'm missing the dialogue. You guys have to catch me up. My CRT is kind of... I don't know if it's it or not, though. It doesn't feel hot enough to catch fire, so... I think we're okay. Hold on. I'm gonna check outside as well. It's not hard enough to cause any damage or anything. I just might have put it too close to like something that should be when I rearrange the desk. I don't know. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. The smell's getting less, not more, so I think we're okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were okay. Alright. If it starts getting a lot worse, or I feel too much heat, like I'm gonna keep my hand on the monitor to keep an eye on it. If it gets kind of bad, it's fine. We'll just have to stop before we finish it. Are we almost done the game, for those of you who know? Are we getting pretty close to one of the endings? Ugh. Is that my leg, I wonder? I'm not looking. No, it's that guy again. Almost done. Okay, cool. Then we'll be able to finish it for sure. Is this why it's almost done? We get killed by not Yago. The face! We just wanted a hug! I think I just died. Is it random what ending you get? Yeah, you need it as inhaler, I think. Or do you get them in a specific order? The pen. That's the pen that was on my desk. That means it was Sora that was haunting me, yeah? It's not random. Okay. So this is ending one. Nice. 404 not found. Yeah, my brain. 404 not found is Pam's brain. That is a very realistic ending. You get to the end, only to find the truth. It is that I have no brain. Yeah, we got one of the endings. I'm glad I got to check it out. I will say my main criticism about the game, I think, is a little bit different than what a lot of people have said. Benjamin, thank you for subscribing. My main criticism isn't that it's not, like, scary enough or anything like that. It's not the end of the stream. I'm gonna do a tier list as well. My main criticism about the game personally is that there's not really a lot of interactivity. Like, I feel like a visual novel where you make a lot of choices has more interactivity than this, where you just, as you guys said, it's walking simulator. I mean, making it for streams and everything, and just to like have the fan base have a cool Easter egg game, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just personally, I would have liked it to have a little bit more interactivity. But I understand that would have made it a lot higher budget and made it a very different game. But overall, I think it's a pretty, it is an ending, but there's multiple endings. I feel like for the $10 price, if you just want a quick, like, fun walking simulator, it's not awful for the price tag. Like, I know a lot of people have been hating on it, but it's not awful. So it's not random. Does that mean you have to do certain things to get specific endings then? I do have one question before we do the tier list. I don't know. I guess it's not for to answer here necessarily, but maybe on Discord. If you guys do want to see me play some of the other endings or any specific ones, it is just alright, I guess. You can let me know on Discord. I'm probably not going to prioritize it unless it's something that everyone like really wants or whatever. But I'm really glad I finally got to give it a try because I felt left out. I felt so left out. Everyone was playing it, and I was like, I want to play it too. But then I just could not fit it in my schedule. So I'm glad that I got to play it and get one ending. I'm happy. But I wanted to do a Hololive trick or treat tier list. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna speed run it. We're only gonna do Hololive EN, I think. Maybe we'll do Hololive Indonesia as well if there's time. But I'm not gonna do Hololive JP in it because there's not really enough time. I don't think, because I don't want to overlap too much with Akka. But anyway, I'm gonna hide the game and get that set up. So hold on. Oh, that's not the game. We have some new BGM as well. You guys should have heard it in my intro when I was talking for a while. What do you think? What do you think of the new BGM? Nobuo made this for me so I can have some spooky Halloween time BGM, a new one, and I'm really excited. Maybe I like it more if you played with the dance mat. Oh my god, Hololive dance mat. That could actually be kind of fun. Wait, yo! Hololive Error walking simulator with a dance mat. You have to actually walk on the dance mat to progress. Kind of big brain. Kind of big brain, but I don't know if you can with a 3D game because you can't do the movement in all directions quite as easily. But that would be kind of fun. Anyway, I want to do the tier list, so let's get moving with that. Oh wait. Let me get MS Paint. We're gonna do it the lazy way. We're gonna use MS Paint to make my tier list because I'm like that. Okay, hold on. As long as I can capture it, hold on. It doesn't want me to capture it. It's like, no. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna finish probably 15 minutes or so after Akka starts, so I can read her a little bit but have time to like finish at least some of this because that was supposed to be the bulk of the stream, but I went off on so much bullshit that didn't happen. It's fine. Okay. It's gonna be like a triangle tier list. Okay. So we got trick. And I'm gonna need you guys to help me decide where everyone goes. Trick, treat! Hand out, up. Candy. I love fun touching grass, GG Sam! Let's see. So we're gonna put Hololive Ian on there. Let me get up Hololive Ian. I guess they don't really have a section on the website so much for separating EN anymore, do they? They just separate Hololive and Holostars. Which is kind of a smart move, although I'd rather see them even then blended together. I just feel like the separation doesn't make so much sense when a lot of them interact anyway. And I feel like it just encourages people to be assholes sometimes. Okay, so Callie! We're gonna start with the obvious one. We're gonna start with the very obvious one. What do you guys think for Callie? Trick or treat or hand out candy? Because I think Callie is the dad. Callie would be handing out candy. I feel like Callie would be like the definition. No, not Trick, not Trick. Dad! Callie would be staying at home and all the kids would come by and she'd be like, yeah, here you go, here's your candy, bye. Callie is hand out candy, a definition of hand out candy. She could be babysitting Kobo and handing out the candy, you know? I feel like she'd be like the one that's just really happy, handing out all the candy. Like, I fucking love Halloween. Just handing out all the candy. And I don't know, I feel like Callie is a lot more wholesome than she wants to let on a lot of the time. Like, she puts on this attitude, she's like, yeah, I'm a reaper. But then at the same time, Callie is like so wholesome. So I feel like hand out candy is a very good fit. Callie would be the one being tricked. She would be being pranked. So it's definitely hand out candy. The parent that gets tricked by the bratty children while trying to give them candy. So Naira, goodbye. And Kiara. Kiara's a bit more of a tricky one, I think. I'm not 100% sure about Kiara. Mario, get off my yard! Wholesome until she runs out of candy and then the kids trick her. Get out of my yard! I feel like Kiara is definitely tricked, but I feel like she could also be a treat. Because I feel like if someone wanted to give her candy, she'd be like, yeah. Probably like kind of around here. I feel like maybe... But that's right, she would also escort the young ones to get candy. You know what? I feel like Kiara might be one of the only people that can actually fit perfectly in the middle. Because Kiara is kind of like the mom of the group to an extent. I feel like, especially early on, Kiara was one of the people that really was kind of like the glue that helped make Hololive English something special and establish it as a place in the industry. Because Kiara really was the type that was like supporting everyone, building bridges between Hololive Japan and Hololive English by doing her talk show. She was also doing her own thing, her own original songs. She's also very mature at times. She does talks that no one else in the industry really gets into sometimes. She is very much... Kiara is also, in addition to Ollie, Kiara is one of the people I admire the most in Hololive. I just really admire how, in addition to being a talent, she's very much a real person. And she doesn't run away from things. She'll talk about real issues and concerns. And you know, I really admire how much she's grown. Because I know at the start, Kiara got a lot of criticism. And a lot of people were like, she's not as good as the others, but she really grew into her role. She did not let that criticism stop her. She blossomed really strong. Kitsune, thank you for subscribing! And I really feel like Kiara fits all of these. All of these. Because Kiara's very wholesome. She would give out candy to support the other members. But she also likes to play pranks sometimes. But she also would go for the treat. Because, you know, if she wants a treat, why not? Yeah, she had a rough start, but she really worked to where she gets in now. Nobody can tell that Kiara doesn't... Like, no one ever can tell Kiara that she doesn't deserve. She worked so hard for everything that she has. And Ina... I feel like Ina might be on the treat end. But I also kind of see Ina being hand out candy. Maybe kind of in the middle here. What do you guys think? I haven't watched quite as much Ina. I've only seen like very, very small clips and like the occasional like comfy stream. I feel like probably very, very heavy on the treat, but also maybe you would hand out candy. Probably about there. Kiara, wholesome. We're talking about the same person. I didn't say she's not lewd. You can be lewd and wholesome. I feel like Kiara is just like maybe wholesome is the wrong word, but very, very genuine. Very genuine. And I really look up to Kiara for that reason. I feel like I'm leaning a little bit towards the handout candy, but mostly in the treat section. Ina's very, very comfy. And I feel like, I don't mean this in a bad way, I swear. Ina kind of reminds me of like a comfy grandma. But I mean that as a compliment. Ina would hide from the door, maybe, possibly. I feel like she might be okay though if it's like little kids that she knew and they were cute. But if someone tried to trick her at the door, she might hide. Yeah, Kiara's more down to earth. I guess that's it. Ina might attempt tricks but end up being helpful. You're not wrong. But Ina's very, very comfy. So I feel like that's probably a good spot. And Gura's a bit tricky. I want to say treat, but I kind of feel like Gura's... What do you guys think? I'm thinking maybe in the middle of trick and treat, but I'm wondering would it be a little more to the treat end? Because Kiara is a little bit... Gura is a little bit of a gremlin when she wants to be. But she's also very much treat. So I feel like maybe in the middle of these two? Maybe leaning a little more towards trick, though. I feel like definitely a little bit towards treat, though, but maybe like up here, even. I feel like she's definitely got that gremlin energy. I feel like Gura would play like a prank that wouldn't hurt anybody. It would still be a trick. Like, she'd go all out to prank everyone constantly. It wouldn't actually hurt anyone. And if someone asked if she wanted to get treats, she'd be like, yeah. So maybe around here. Maybe around here. Also, DJ, hello! You know, she's got some good kusogaki, so I feel like probably around here, maybe. Gura toss a candy bar in your bag and then make a change. Probably! I feel like... I think maybe closer to trick, to be honest. I will admit I haven't watched as much Gura, because when I watch Hololive EN, it's usually either music stuff, no matter who it is live, if it's music, or I'll watch Callie or I'll watch Kiara. Those are the ones I tend to lean towards, just because the content tends to be more things I'm interested in. But I think Gura is probably a little bit closer to trick from what I've seen. I did see Gura's karaoke once where it was like evil Gura. That was great. I think Ame is full trick. Ame is just like 100% trick. Probably the most trick in Hololive, except for like Magni Desmond, maybe. She is definitely trick. I didn't make enough room up by trick, so she's just gonna be right here. This is the top. That's fine. I love how Ame is like very creative with her trolling. I wonder if you guys know what I mean by that. Like, there have been times I thought that it was a little bit, and I wouldn't have done the same thing. But there are a lot of times where Ame's trolling is just really funny. And I feel like she's very good at doing it in a way that's natural. It's not like, oh my god, I'm so bored of Ame's trolling, or she's copying what everyone else is doing. She's very innovative in her trolling. And I like that. She's so trick, we might as well be convinced she's treat because she tricked her into thinking it, yeah. I feel like she definitely sits there. Iris. Maybe around here? I can see Iris playing some like very mild tricks, but I can also see Iris being very much on the treat end. I want to say closer to handing out all of them as well, though, kind of. I feel like maybe around here. Maybe around here. Because I feel like she's a little bit more... Oh. Hold on. Not quite as middle as Kiara. But I feel like maybe heavy towards Treat, but like a little bit towards the others. Kind of like right around here, maybe. Because Iris definitely has like a dad sense of humor, so I can see her being a little bit closer to handing out candy. And like she does like pretty wholesome pranks sometimes, but she's also very, very wholesome on the Treat end. So I feel like probably about here is a good position. That is true though. Ame would melt at the little kids in costumes. But I still feel like mostly just Trick. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky one as well. Fauna. I feel like my guess for Fauna would be around here, honestly. Like, Fauna is best mom. She's very calm, has lovely vibes, but she can also be a little bit scary. So I feel like because she can also be a little bit scary, she would be the parent handing out candy while tricking the children. She'd be like that parent that, you know, makes some sort of very elaborate, scary setup at the door. Some sort of very terrifying setup. And then once the kids scream and cry and are done through the setup, she'd be like, "It's okay, here's your candy." And then they'd be like, "Okay." And take the candy and leave, unsure if Fauna is their favorite neighbor or the secret serial killer that's going to kill them in their sleep. I should probably give them fruit. Because fruit's healthy, you know? She's gotta look after her children. But I don't think she'd be the type to give danger fruit with razor blades. Just the type to give regular fruit, but no one would trust it. I feel like that's probably a good spot for her. In the middle of trick or handout candy. She'd have the kids reach into one of the trick bags and then grabs at the kid. Yeah, probably. And Crony. Crony's like Ina. I haven't seen a lot of Crony's streams, to be real. But I have seen some clips. She's always very, very chill. Like, I want to say Crony is on the handout candy along with Dad. But I feel like maybe partly on the way to Treat. Because, you know, I can kind of see Crony. I can kind of see Crony also indulging in the holidays. Just give out Subway gift cards, you're not wrong. What if she gave out shot glass sized blended smoothies? Blended sandwich smoothies! That's true, Crony. Goes to sleep. This is a new section. Hold on. Crony would turn the lights off and go to sleep. Crony would just go to bed. She'd be like, "Fuck this," and just go to bed. I don't even think she'd be awake. Or she'd be eating Subway in another room watching like Halloween movies and forgetting that children go to the door. She'd just like not. I do really like Crony's laid back attitude, yeah, and she's very blunt about stuff. I don't watch Crony as much. I think it's more the time zones for me more than anything. I'm not really able to catch a lot of Crony streams. But the few that I've watched, I do enjoy Crony streams when I'm multitasking. They're very relaxing to listen to. So yeah, I know Aka's on. I said I was gonna finish the tier list though, so please don't remind me, cause I just feel kind of pressured. I'm going to raid her partway through. I've already given her a heads up, so don't worry. She's gonna get a raid and I'm gonna send you guys there shortly, don't worry. But I also have the, you know, I can finish my own stream too. But don't worry, we'll send you guys all there and you'll catch almost all of her stream. If you want to go early, I'm not gonna blame you. But I'm gonna still finish what I'm doing as well. And I appreciate the understanding. TGM, hello, thank you for 16 months! Better late than dead. No, don't worry, Wilson, I'm not mad or anything. I just don't want a bunch of people to repeat the same thing, that's why I said something. But don't worry, I'm not upset at you at all. Also, Dominic, hello! Mume, I'm gonna need your guys' help with. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of Mume. I'm not 100% sure where to put Mume. What do you guys think for Mume? I feel like Mume might be treat a little bit kind of in the middle of trick and treat, probably. Kind of like around here where I originally thought Guro would be, maybe. Because I do wonder if Mume is actually a serial killer, but I feel like for the most part she'd be getting treats. Probably maybe like in the middle, but a little bit more towards treat. Probably like right around here. Yeah. Probably around there. I think so. Okay. This one's a little bit easier. We're not gonna do all of Hololive also, don't worry. We'll raid Aka sooner. I just want to do all of Hololive EN and all of Holostars. And I might do Hololive Indonesia as well, because there's not too many. It should be doable. Mume's tricks would be one that you aren't sure if it's a trick or not. Yeah. You'll find out too late. Bae is 200% trick. She's up there with Ame. Bae is also very, very trick. 100%. That's not even a question. The few things I've seen of Bae have always been pure chaos. And the karaoke with Miori Celesta. That made me really, really happy. I was happy to see them do the karaoke. That was such a sweet, heartwarming stream. I hope you guys were able to catch it. If you haven't, make sure you go check out the VOD. It's on Miori's channel, yeah? I do still want to include Sana, because even if she graduated, she's still a part of Hololive. She's still a part of it. Even if she's not there anymore, she is still and always will be a part of it. So I'm going to include her. And I think Sana is pretty heavy on the treat end. I don't know about you guys. Probably maybe a little bit more here. Exactly, Sana's eternal. I can see her being a little bit leaning towards the handout candy side, but I think very much Sana is on the treat side, at least from what I've seen. Sana's like a little bit chaotic. Her debut was wild! Arcane Circle, thank you for the follow. I have to say, her debut out of her entire generation was my favorite. I got such a kick out of her debut. I was laughing hysterically when she blew up the world in it. Sana's a gem. She is such a gem. And if she ever comes back in one way or another, I don't know. Whether it's Hololive or elsewhere, I will still follow Sana, because she is such a gem. None of us deserve her. So I definitely am going to put her around here, because she's super sweet, and I can also see her handing out the candy a bit. She has a nice balance of, like, chill chaos. Now let's go to Holostars. Oh, you can! You can sort them by gen and stuff. Okay. I feel like where she left on very good terms, she probably could come back if she was ever able to, but you know, she graduated for her own choice and her own reasons, and all we can do is really, like, respect that, you know? Because it's inevitable that it'll happen to every VTuber at some point. They will graduate, and the best we can do is just, you know, support them. Okay, here we go. For Holostars, I'm just gonna do Ian. Don't worry. I love that the list is in paint. Exactly. Still hands out freshly made cinnamon rolls and doesn't understand why parents are weird about it. She's so cute. She would. She would. Alright, Holostars Ian. I'm so happy about Holostars Ian. I know when the models first dropped, a lot of people were worried that Holostars Ian was gonna be like shit, but they've really carved their spot. I honestly find them all so fucking enjoyable to watch. It's really nice too, because I know Holostars JP was off to a rough start, and it was like Yago's pet project. And it makes me really happy that Holostars EN managed to kind of change the way Holostars is. And now Holostars has a much better reputation. Everyone loves them. I know that when the boys were coming too, there's a lot of controversy. People were like, I don't want them talking to my girls. And then you have the people who are bullshit harassing Crony for collabing with them. Like, what the fuck? But I'm really glad that Hololive is siding with the girls and letting everyone collab with whoever they want. And I'm really, really glad that for the most part, people are respecting them and enjoying their content. People are like, ew, male VTubers. But then a lot of people have grown to really like Tempest, and that makes me happy. I feel like Altair is basically here. Yeah, they turned everything around really good. They got a great group of people for Tempest. I really like how they mesh as a group as well. They have a very different vibe than Niji, Sanji, Ian, the dudes, and I feel like that's a really good thing. Because the Niji, Sanji, Ian dudes heavily play into like chaos and Fujoshi stuff. The Hololive Ian, I feel like it's a little more digestible if you're not a Fujoshi. If that makes sense. I know, Golden Ruby, I vibe so much. I fucking love Vesper. I want to have a collab with Vesper someday. I know that's a lot to ask. It'll probably never happen, but I would love to have a collab with Vesper where we just drink tea and talk about stories. Like, fuck, that'd be so good. Also, hi, Kenkaku. They made me feel better about wanting to start VTubing. Kado, I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy your VTubing journey as well. I'm really glad they're inspiring more guys to get into it, because guys can be just as good VTubers. I don't know what this fucking attitude is that men can't be VTubers, but I feel like they can be just as good. Anyone who's like, males will never succeed, they're just, fuck that. You know? Hi, Fleen! Okay. Anyway, I think I would vibe really well with Vesper. I just get along well with that type of person, because both of us never know how to shut up. I feel like Altair is pretty heavy on the treat. I haven't seen a lot from Altair, to be honest, just because like the super calm wholesome isn't quite as much for me, as much my thing. But I feel like from what I've seen from his debut, he's very treat. That is true, Cheeto. That is such a perfect comparison. Niji, Sanji, Ian plays into the BL crowd quite a bit, and Hollow Stars EM just feels... As a huge Gintama fan, that's probably why I enjoy them. They feel like they could have jumped straight out of Gintama. Hello. Definitely halfway between Trick or Treat. I don't know though. I mean, I guess he did. I've seen a few clips where he played some pranks, so maybe. I feel like maybe a little lower than Mume though, like partially, mostly on the wholesome end, probably. At least from what I've seen. He's more of a gremlin than he appears though, really. I haven't seen him in collabs, so maybe I should put him smack in the middle then. If that's what you guys think. Smack in the middle. He's a toxic gamer. Okay, maybe I need to watch more of him. That sounds beautiful. Okay, Magni. Magni is a tricky one. I kind of want to put him with Crony. He'd just go to sleep. But I also kind of feel like he wouldn't go to sleep. I feel like he wouldn't want to waste. He wouldn't want to waste such a big opportunity for tricks. Such a big holiday. I feel like he's very much on the trick end. But I can also see him handing out candy. I'm going to put him here. Because here's what I think Magni would do. Magni would hand out candy, but with a twist. All the candy is infused with a new potion. He's using the kids as test subjects. So it's kind of handing out candy, but mostly it's just danger. Hello, and Rafik, hello, welcome. Yeah, I feel like he's very much slightly towards hand out candy, but it's danger candy. So I'm putting him there. And Axel. I feel like Axel would be the get pranked category. Magni is feeding the kids. Go feed him, exactly. Exactly. I think you're new here. Welcome. Hello, Obake. I feel like Axel is probably smack in the middle here. Because I can kind of see Axel being the one that's like, oh, candy, but I can also see him being the parent at home with Mori that's getting pranked by all the bad children. So like, I can kind of see him being kind of around here. Because I don't know, I mean, it's probably just the ears partially biasing me, but he always kind of seems like an excited puppy. So I can see him getting pretty excited about candy. But I can also see him just staying home. Because I feel like his energy is very relaxed. Except he does get kind of like, what's the word? Frazzled very easily. So I feel like in the middle right here is probably a good fit. Because then, he just get pranked all day. But then he gets rewarded by the people who pranked him. They feel so bad they give him candy. Actually, do neither. Halloween is one idea you can let us fur flag fly without judgment. True. Maybe go out partying or something. Read the Halloween instructions. Get them wrong and spend the rest of the night regretting it. Oh god, you're not wrong, Josh. I feel like Vesper is very obvious. Vesper is very obvious. What do you guys think? Where does Vesper go? I'm gonna actually put him a little lower than Mori. Because I feel like Vesper would also be like, he'd also be down for candy. In fact, he'd have you some elaborate story to tell you about the first time he tried that candy and why he loves it. So, he would be the one very excited about candy, but very, very heavy on the handout candy side. Very, very heavy on the handout candy side, but also, I feel like he would have that childish wonder still locked deep in his heart. He'd still be excited about the candy. He would be secretly hoping that the children hand him candy back so that he can talk about his life story with them, and it would be adorable as fuck. I do think I want to quickly grab Hololive Indonesia, because I said I was gonna raid Aka about 30 minutes in or a bit faster if I'm able. So I'm gonna do Hololive Indonesia as well. And then we're going to raid Aka. I'm not gonna do Hololive JP just because I don't personally watch a lot of Hololive JP, so I don't feel like it's something I can accurately do. And I don't want to do that when I can't. Although I will grab a few of them that have done some stuff in English. I'm gonna grab Hachima. Hachima does some stuff in English. I've seen her do English streams on Twitch, actually, of all places. Hachima's pretty obvious. 100% trick. 100%. Actually, no, Hachima is in 2 places. It depends if you're dealing with Akai Hato or Hachima. It's gonna be one extreme or the other. Nowhere in between. Just one extreme or the other. Hachima is going to be at both points at once. And another one that's done some stuff in English. I know that she also graduated. But in everyone's heart, she's still a part of Hololive. She made Hololive the global success that it is. So I still want to include Coco. Because just like Sana, you know, in her heart, she's always still a part of it. Hi, Inferno! And her VODs are still there and everything. So she's still a part of it. Even if she's not active now, she's still a part of what made Hololive what it is. I feel like, Coco's probably around the same point as... Probably around here, maybe. Nah, she's right up there with the. No, yeah, you're right. She'd be handing out Gundams or some shit. I'm gonna put her right here. She'd be handing out like here. Coco would be handing out Hololive advertisements. She'd be handing out candy wrapped in QR codes for her streams. I feel like she'd be like using it as an opportunity to get the word out for everyone's streams that she loves so much, while also tricking and like. It would be great. It'd be great. She'd be trolling while handing out candy. It would be obviously her approach. Kind of similar to Magni, but maybe less dangerous than Magni. And now I'm gonna grab Hololive Indonesia. Because I do know a decent bit about at least most of them. Everyone knock at the door and be like, Konnichiwa, what's up, motherfuckers? It'd be great. Risu. I don't actually watch a lot of Risu, but I feel like maybe around here? Or would she lean a little more towards one of the ends? Thank you for subscribing! I'm sorry I can't read your name, but I appreciate. The No Not November made me think she's definitely on this end somewhere. But she's also very sweet. Even though maybe a little more on the chaos end. I mean, she is a fellow Fujoshi. So I feel like probably around here. I think around here is a good balance, because Risu is quite sweet, but you guys saw on No Nut November, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. I wonder if she'll do something this year. And Luna. I haven't watched as much of Muna, but I watch all of her music, and I like to catch her streaming ones. I wonder if Muna would be a little more towards the handout candy side, honestly. I always get very mature vibes from Muna, except when she's being a little chaotic. Maybe around here? Because I feel like I can definitely see Muna handing out candy, but once in a while, she does get a little pranky as well. And I can definitely see her leaning a little more towards treat as well, but definitely strongest would be handout energy. Probably around here. Yeah, it's amazing how many nut jokes Risu can come up with in 1 month. I would never be able to come up with all that, like goddamn. I feel like here's probably a good spot for Muna. Eofi? I don't actually know as much about Eofi. What do you guys think for Eofi? I've seen a few clips here and there, but I don't really know enough to objectively judge. From what I've seen, I'm thinking maybe around here. Like, she seems a little more say-so from what I've seen. But I could have missed some stuff. But most of what I've seen of Eofi has been pretty wholesome. Except when she... No, wait, it's Eofi that likes the Otome. It's the Eofi that likes the Otome. Or does Risu also like Otome? I feel like it might have been Eofi. I feel like probably around there. That's true, Eofi! I have heard of that. I have heard of that. Hold on. I think because of the Otome, I'm gonna go ahead and put Eofi. I don't think she'd trick people necessarily. She'd probably go for the candy, but like also be around here. The lack of say-so kind of forces me to put it around here. None of the ideas say so. I feel like, yeah. I feel like there's less pressure probably on ID to have more of like the idol image. I don't think there's pressure on anyone to have the idol image, but pressure from fans maybe. I feel like Indonesia has a lot more freedom in general, so they can kind of be a little more lewd if they want. I feel like Ollie might be around here. Maybe a little more here. Because Ollie can definitely be a little trick at sometimes. Like, Ollie's high energy and very chaotic. But more than anything, I'm like, I mean, she does have her Cult of the Lamb Booba Club, though. But I also feel like Ollie is very, very, very sweet and wholesome. And she does a lot to support everyone in the community. That's true, she'd be getting tricked probably. She is probably one of the most supportive people in the entire VTuber community. So I feel like I'd want to put her a little bit towards treat, but a little bit on the trick end, because she can also have gremlin energy when she wants to. But more than anything, she's one of the ones that's like supporting everyone. So I feel like I'd put her on the treat end. I can just see her eating candy happily after a day of simping. And Anya. She has done the most crossovers. I feel like Sora has done quite a few though too, hasn't she? She sims for everyone. It's so wholesome. Anya, I don't know as much about. I caught Anya's debut, and I've seen any of her song releases, but I feel like maybe around here. No, Anya might be handing out candy, to be honest. I might put her around the same as Iris, actually, because I feel like she can be a little chaotic when she wants to. But I feel like I also get some pretty, maybe around here even. I also get some pretty mature vibes from Anya, despite her design. At times, she can be very chill. So I feel like, would she go for candy? Yeah, she'd probably trick people. But she wouldn't be high up on the trick list. But she'd also be kind of towards give out candy. I feel like probably around this point on the triangle is a good spot for Anya. That's probably the idea. Let's see. I know, I was trying to scroll down on the list. I couldn't find where I was. Okay, we've got... Rainy! I shrunk it down. I was like, why isn't it working? And then I realized it was. My PC was just lagging on my end. Kalea's call out the V members on top of Niji-sanji Anvi shows her. Yeah. And most indies. She collabed with me today too. So she's just like... She is the one reaching out to everyone. I don't feel like there's any restrictions to an extent for Hololive for collaborations. I feel like it's just harder for them to collab with people outside the company. I feel like part of it is if they go out of their way to collab outside of the company, they're gonna have a lot of people bombarding them for collab requests. Especially Hololive EN, who's by far the most popular. And I feel like once they open that door, it's going to be hard to kind of pull back. And I don't think it's entirely that they don't want to always collab with people. Like, I know Mori's collabed with people. She's collabed with Milky Queen. I feel like it's harder. It's harder. Rene, I feel like Rene is very mom. I feel like Rene might be a little closer to Treat than Vesper. Probably right around here. Because I get very much like mom vibes from Rene. So probably right about there. But I can also see her leaning a little more towards the Treat end. I feel like she secretly would be like admiring the Candy, wishing she could be a kid again. But at the same time, very much mom vibes. Very much. I think they need to space out non-Hololive collabs for that reason. Probably. If they do them, they probably can't do a lot at once and be very careful. Because they don't want to overwhelm. I don't actually know the newest. The Magnet Iron Mouse collab was good. I was really looking forward to that one as soon as I heard about it. Oh, Theonadin, hello, thank you for joining. Vestia. I haven't seen a lot of Zeta. What do you guys think for Zeta? I caught part of her debut, but I couldn't catch a lot. The vibes that I kinda get for her is maybe a little bit more on the Trick or Treat, but I'm not 100% sure. She seems kinda comfy, but she's also pretty sus, as Golden Nui said from what I've seen. Maybe like right below Gura, but a little bit above Risu. I haven't seen a lot of her, but I've seen some weird clip thumbnails. Some weird clip thumbnails. She's a slightly calmer Kobo. Oh. About the same as Mume, maybe? So maybe a little bit down. That makes sense! A little bit less than Altair, but like a little bit more than Mume. I can see that. I can see that from what I've seen of her. Secret Gremlin. That's kind of the vibes I get, yeah. What about Kyla? I haven't seen a lot of her either, unfortunately. I just haven't gotten around to watching her streams, and her clips haven't really come up in my recommended. What do you guys think of Hololive Earth? I'm excited to hear more about it. I don't know enough about it to really have an opinion quite yet, but I'm excited to hear more. I kinda maybe get the handing out candy with like a little bit of Trick vibes from Kyla. Leaves the bowl outside. Maybe. I feel like she'd be very chill about it. She'd be like, yeah, I hand out candy, but not care all that much about it. I feel like she might prank people a little bit. Maybe not so much. I was getting that vibe kind of, but maybe more towards hand out candy, just like a little bit more Trick than Mori, I think. I know everyone said Mori is Trick, but I see Mori getting tricked more than I see Mori doing the tricking. In terms of pranks and stuff, as Mori is always the victim. So I feel like probably pretty close to Callie. Okay. She is a bit mischievous, so I have a little bit higher. And we got one left! And then I'm not going to do Hololive JP because one, I want to raid Akka. Two, I don't know enough about them that much. I could grab a few, but I don't want to grab a few and not grab all of them. It feels kind of bad. And I think we got a pretty solid tier list as is. And we're going to raid Akka in a few minutes. Kobo! Kobo! Well, I've seen her, I saw the clip where mid-stream she DM'd Vesper asking to play Valo. And they're like, Valo, I'm sure he used to play Valor, but he'll never play it again now that you've DM'd him. That's pretty good. I think I watched that clip this morning and I laughed my ass off. Kobo is up there. Kobo is up there. She is definitely something. I feel like a lot of them ended up in the Trick camp, but that's how it is, you know. She tried to eat Bay in that one Valorant stream. That is, I didn't see that, but I might have to look that up. Anyway, I wanted to do the Hololive tier list, but I didn't think it would take a whole stream, so I'm glad we got to play some Hololive Error as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the Zatsudan just chatting karaoke, or not karaoke, caffeine brain. The vibes definitely weren't quite what I expected because I think I had a little too much caffeine and my brain was all over the place. But I hope you had a good fun stream. I hope you enjoyed your time here today. We're going to raid Aka on Twitch and YouTube. She's doing pumpkin ASMR. I'm not gonna hang around and chat because I cannot handle fucking ASMR. I can't. I'm also gonna be working on something during the stream, so I gotta go. But I'll be raiding on Twitch and YouTube because I want to make sure to hit her up in both places. So make sure to stick around Aka's stream if you want to watch her carve some pumpkins. And what is my next stream? I might do a gorilla later tonight. Hold on. I might do a spooky gorilla. I'm thinking I don't know. Let me know if you guys have a preference for one of these. I haven't decided yet. I might do a couple hours, like 2 to 3 of late night corpse party and do some of chapter 2, but like not chat quite as much. Try to actually finish it. Finish the chapter if I can. Or I might do some late night flute and do like creepy songs from video games. Or just like Halloween songs in general, like Adam's Family and shit on flute. If you guys have a preference for one of those, let me know, because I always do like to look into everyone's feedback, try to find the best balance between what you guys want and what I enjoy doing. And I will, with that, look at hitting up Aka, and I'll work on something in the meantime and eat some food. So we're gonna raid Aka. I'm gonna put on my closing screen while we raid her. I'm gonna read her rules real quick, actually, just so that you guys are familiar, for those of you who are new and haven't seen Aka before. Where are you on list? I'm not part of Hololive! I can't do that. I'm not part of Hololive. I can't be on the list. Where do you guys think I am on the list, though? I'm curious. I can't rate myself very objectively. That's kind of hard to do. But anyway, let me see. Let's raid Aka. Let me grab her chat real quick so I can give you guys a good estimate, and then we'll hit her up so she can have a massive concurrent. Let me see. Chat, and again, do not direct customer service questions to Akamana. I'm a secretary for CEO, no idea what's happening in our warehouse, just want to do must-stream things. Direct such inquiries here, there's a link in the description. Be chill and civil in chat, no hate speech, slurs, spam, trolling, and sensitive remarks. If you see such comments, do not engage, ignore, block, and/or report. No doxing or discussing anyone's personal information, even if it's public knowledge, regardless if it's a VTuber or a user in chat. Let's respect each other's privacy, avoid sensitive topics like politics and religion. Don't talk about Akamana in the chat of any other streams, respect the streamers, and keep topics relevant to their own streams. No spoilers, I play games for the experience. If I know what happens, it'll ruin the game for me. Backseating is welcome if I ask. So very, very, very similar to mine. We're very, very similar in that way. Similar preferences to how we want things to go. Alright, so I'm gonna hand you guys off, and I'm gonna raid on Twitch as well. So I will see you soon. Bye 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 bye.